Hey Mark, how's it going? Good morning, Mark. Are you gonna come on, buddy? Hey, TJ. Yeah, just a little late. I had to help a neighbor. Hey, Russ. How you doing? Frank, how's it going with you? TJ, you at work? So Jody, is the weather any better over there or about the same? Because they're calling for snow later today here. I'm so sick and tired, Jody, of snow. And when I was a kid, I used to love the snow, but no. The older you get, the more you hate it. See what the current temperature is here. I know it was cold. 3 degrees here in Port Huron. 3 degrees. Here comes Joe.
Hey, Bo.
How's it going, Joe?
It's always going. I don't know which way, but it's going.
It's going.
It's always going.
How did you end up making out with your editing you had to do?
No, editing is easy. The editing was finished. It was finished before I came on yesterday.
Oh, okay. Here comes Justin.
Well, Lord, I'm gonna leave.
Don't you do that.
Wait, Justin's here. Okay,
Yep.
see y'all.
Oh,
How you doing, Justin?
I'm all right.
One more day of bussing and then you got the weekend off. Well, you got the afternoon today too, so
Yeah, this whole month's gonna go by slow. We don't have any vacation days this month.
no vacation this month.
Nope.
Well, they gave you vacation days this month because you get three extra. It's only 28 days. You see?
Yeah, and Valentine's Day is on a Saturday this year. Here comes Mark.
Mark didn't want to come in until somebody was in. A little Brit.
And I had to file for the 3 days I was out last month.
Hello, Mark.
I can
Hi,
get
Paul,
money for
Joe,
that.
Justin.
Yeah. You got Giggles. Where you at? I know you're home eating something. And
Is
then you
he at
got
home or is
Frank,
he at work?
aka Jody. Oh, he's probably at home. You got
That's
it's
it.
just
Just
Russ too.
Jody and
Russ
CJ.
too. Yeah, Russ, TJ, and Frank today,
Mm,
aka Jody.
Yep.
That's
Jody,
Jody's other
I
brother,
agree
Frank.
with you 100%.
And Trevor just showed up.
Trevor.
Hi, Trevor.
Yeah, they called me yesterday and said, you need to fill out your form for the 3 days you were out last month. I said, why? She goes, because you're going to use your sick time. I said, I didn't even know I had sick time. She goes, yeah, you got over 100 hours. I was like, oh, shit.
Stop.
All
Stop.
right.
Well, they just look at you and know they need sick time. You know?
So that mean you get paid for them 3 days then?
Yeah.
That's good.
Well, apparently she already paid me. I just didn't notice it, but she just
She needs
needed
the forms. Okay.
the form filled out for official for records.
Had a good meal last night with my daughter-in-law.
Oh, did you? How'd that go?
It went real good. She showed up with a slice of German chocolate cake, my favorite. I said, well, I guess I got breakfast the next 2 mornings. And then we went in and I had what they call roadkill. It's just a hamburger steak, smothered onions and mushrooms.
I don't know.
And I had green beans on the side and a side salad. And I had a free appetizer, so we got the one she likes, the rattlesnake bites. That's the deep fried stuffed jalapeno peppers. We had those. And I got enough food to eat for lunch because by the time I ate the rattlesnake bites and the salad, I didn't feel like eating anything else.
Yep, TJ Russ.
And
Jody,
we actually sat there for almost an hour and a half.
Pepper. Brenda, what's up?
So you were at Roadhouse, right?
Yeah. And I got they don't give you the peanuts loose now. They got bags.
Ah.
The bags of peanuts. So I came home with 2 bags of peanuts.
I remember when they used to let you just throw them on the floor.
Yep.
And then after COVID happened, they got all got all worried
Yeah,
about
you used to
germs
shuck
and
your
shit.
peanuts at the table and toss them on the floor.
Yeah, you should throw them up. Well, I had a bucket to throw it in. I used to throw them in the bucket,
No, there was a couple places we used to go to when I was a kid where they'd let you just throw it on the floor. There'd be fucking
Yeah.
peanut shells everywhere.
Yeah, you walk through there and you crunch. You crunch
Yep,
while you
you
walk.
just hear crunching while you're walking through there.
Yeah, by the time the end of the day, it's really
Hey,
like a
Brenda.
powder.
Raw peanuts are one of the most boring foods.
But these are dry. These are roasted, salted
Yeah.
and roasted.
All right.
So I've got
I'm
2
just saying
bags of them.
you wouldn't have want to walk back there back in the day if you had a peanut allergy. You'd have been dead the minute you hit the floor, hit the front door.
Oh, you die. You die when you walk through the door. Stop.
So I'm saying the minute you hit the front entrance, man, you'd been dead.
He can eat the food. The food's
Amount
there
of-
for you too. Go eat.
Amount of
Don't
peanut
sass
dust
me.
in the air.
Boy, she's sassing me. Not only sassing me, she got her face up high now. Go look at the food and eat it yourself. Boy, bitch.
She wants you to feed her?
No, she's telling me that they're eating the food. You got 3 dishes and you got food on the floor. Go eat it. Oh, you terrible lately. She gotta go in a cage. I'm gonna cage you like an animal because you're nothing but a beast. Oh, and you're adopted. Oh, you ought to see the face she gave me when I said that. She left. She walked away.
I would too if I was being talked to like that.
I said, you're adopted. She looked at me, went sideways, got up and walked out. Ooh, I'd knock you out.
See if I
Loki
see-
looked at me, walked over, and where the gate is, he lifted up his leg like he was gonna pee. He looked over at me and took off running. Oh,
I'll
boy.
have to be the bus yard till 1 today.
1 o'clock he is a return, huh?
Yeah, because
I see
My
you doing
drive-
that again. I'm gonna shoot you with this rubber band gun.
my driver not being there today, we're leaving later. So
Did you get a good driver or not?
it's
You get-
debatable.
Justin says one driver, another driver. They're all the same.
No, they ain't all the same because some of them like to say volunteer for a bunch of shit when I want to go home. Oh yeah, we'll run over to the school and pick up 15 kids and run them home. No, fuck you won't. You drop my ass off at the bus yard. They're trying to cover a bunch of other people's shit.
Yeah, that's the bad part about it. I used to get my partner pissed off when we were on our way home, and we'd be like, say, a half hour early, and they call us, go ahead, come on home, They'd bring us in, and we'd be halfway home, and they'd have a call come out on en route of where we were, and they'd ask us. They said, we have a call on this thing. Can you take it? I said, Timber. This didn't matter to me. And he just look at me. and I take that call. You know, that we'd be, instead of going home in a half hour, we'd be working for another hour.
When
So
they
I,
call like that was like a medical emergency?
Well, if it was an emergency call, Jody, the dispatch knew if I was somewhere en route and it's emergency, even if we were told to come home, I'll take it, you know,
Yeah.
because I'm not gonna have somebody else at a different location if I'm a block from it. And the biggest one that I can remember, we were across the river and we were coming back down the bridge. We were just on the bridge, like right in the middle of the river. And she said 42P, and I answered it, and she goes, "Can you copy a code 3 on magazine?" It was right down the street, and we were still on the bridge. She wanted to know where we were. I said, "We're on the bridge." And she goes, "Can you copy a code 3 on Magazine Street so we could take the camp exit, jump right on the magazine? We're right there." And he said, I said, 10-4, go ahead and give it to us like this. And I put my lights on and moved over to get onto the exit. And I said, and Al looked over at me and he just shook his head because he wanted to go home, right? Like that. I said, "It's code 3, dude." Like that. You know, we were good friends, you know. It's code 3, dude. And then he said, "Okay, you got it." Because if it's normally it's gonna be mine anyway. And this is the best part. And then they come out with it. I paid for this one. It worked out. It was a funny call too. So he says, of the 32-year-old male, severe rectal bleed. And when it says severe rectal bleed, Al was laughing his ass off. He said, "Serves you right, bitch." You like that?
Yeah, because you're going to be the one in the back dealing with it.
Yeah, I said, I'm sitting there and I shook my head. I said, I'm laughing too. He's laughing. So we get there and the guy's there and he's laying in the bed and there's blood everywhere, right?
Wow.
And I look over at the guy and I said, "Dude, man, what did you do?" He said, "Yeah, we were kind of stupid." And he had a girl there, right? And I looked over there and I lifted up the covers like that, lift up the covers, and he was laying kind of sideways. And I kind of moved the cheek a little bit. All I could see was laceration like that. So I said, "Dude, come on." So we get him on a stretcher, we get him into the thing, we're talking. And when I found out what he did, and I didn't know, I thought that was his girlfriend. Okay. They were playing around with a light bulb, and the light bulb broke. And when she pulled it out, it cut him in about 4 places. Like, okay. So he had glass in there and everything, right? And he's got all I can do for it is like put a like an abdominal dressing against it and let him lay on it. I can't do nothing to it.
Yeah.
So and it's an active bleed, but it's not a bleed that's gonna kill him, you know. So we're going into Charity Hospital. And I give him all the details, and we get to we get into the hospital, and the girl's sitting there and she's crying and all of this, and we get to the hospital and we go in there, and all of a sudden this other woman shows up. That's the wife at the hospital. Come to find out, that was his sister-in-law. And they were doing some stuff while the wife was gone. The wife, they had to call the wife, I guess. So the wife met us at Charity Hospital. They let the wife in the back room. She comes walking in there. And she goes, "What happened?" Like this. And the sister's standing over there. And he said, "Yeah, we kind of like," and he told her what he did. She looked over, walked over to her and almost knocked her out.
Slap the hell out of her, huh?
How do you explain something like that? I shoved a light bulb up my ass and it broke. Like, who the
Yeah.
fuck does that?
He said we were fooling around with a light bulb and she stuck it up in he said my backside, and I felt it pop and she pulled it real fast and it cut me.
Fucking idiots, man.
Al, my partner was crying.
Like, it's
He
hard.
said, "What?"
I was gonna say it's hard enough explaining that to a fucking group of doctors and nurses, but let alone your spouse, and she wasn't even there for
Yeah.
it.
Oh yeah.
And
But
especially it was her sister.
Yeah.
It
The
don't
sister
matter
looked
who
a lot better than the wife.
the sister's completely mute at this point. It's just a fact
Yeah.
of you having to explain it to somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Reminds me of American Pie when he super glued his hand to his dick.
Yeah. You don't jack off when you just glued something to something. You got glue in your
He grabs the wrong tube.
But I tell you, but you should have seen it. Ron would tell you on a case like that, you got to be professional. I don't
Yeah.
know how I didn't die laughing.
Nah, there ain't no professionalism in that one. I'm gonna be like, dude, what the fuck did you do? Why were you sticking a light bulb? I'd have so many questions.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did he tell you what kind of light bulb? Was it a long one, like
It was a regular light bulb.
a regular light bulb?
Be like,
Yeah.
you wouldn't thought of me if you wouldn't have used the 40 watt and the 100 watt, you probably would have been all right.
No, they got two different sizes. They got the ones that are regular size. And they got one that's round like the regular ones, but they're a little
Yeah.
smaller. It was one of the smaller ones. And I did say to him, I said, well, maybe you stuck it in the wrong end.
Oh, it's so gross.
Like that. I said, if you went the other way, you might not have done this. And when I said that, Al said, "Stop! I'm gonna crash into something. You keep talking like that." Al was the one that wasn't professional in the thing, and the more he laughed, the more the girl cried. It was like,
And
and
the
Al,
more pissed off the wife got, right?
oh yeah. Well, the wife didn't know anything till she got there, And the best part about it is when we're going out and getting back in the unit and everything. Al has all the sheets rolled up and everything. 'Cause he had blood on my sheets and everything. Had the unit cleaned and everything. And I walk in there and I go to get take my radio. And he takes it out of my hand. I said, "What?" And he calls it in. And he said that we were finished and all of this. And they said 10-4, come on in like this. And he turned my radio off and he took his and put it on the side. He said, "You can't answer him anymore. Not today." He said that served you right.
There was a
But we-
super viral video a few years back, like probably 8 or 9 years ago, called "One Guy, One Jar." I don't
No,
recommend
no,
you
no.
watch it.
No.
And that's what happens. It was a big old pickle jar and it busted in his ass. And he filmed
Wow.
himself doing it. It was disgusting.
That's ridiculous. No. Well, why'd you watch it?
I mean, it's like watching a car crash. You hear about it, you got to watch it at least once.
Well, I'm not
No.
going to watch it.
That just tells you that Justin's a little bit of a voyeur.
No, if you tell me there's a crazy video out like that, I will go out and I will seek it out, find it, and watch it once.
That's a
I
whole
gotta see
different
it.
story about my pocket pickle.
I got to see it at that point.
Yeah, I'm
It's
telling
like,
you.
don't ever watch Two Girls, One Cup if you got a weak stomach.
Oh man. But that was probably the one call that I could remember the most. That I bit my lip so much. And some of them I told people, why the hell you do that, But that one is
Charles
just
is here.
Somebody's jamming out to some music in the neighborhood.
Good morning.
Good morning,
Morning.
PJ. Did you hear?
Oh,
Did you hear
God.
about?
Not Two Girls, One Cup. I saw that video like a long time ago. I was like, what?
Oh, the reaction videos from like 10, 15 years ago on YouTube.
Yeah. Did you ever
Hilarious
see?
as
Did you ever
fuck.
see? Did you see the Family Guy one when Stewie made Brian watch
Yeah.
it? That was kind of funny.
No, Brian made Stewie watch it.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's
And
right.
Stewie
that's
was
right,
like,
Brian.
"What's going on here? What's going on?
Yeah.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
what is she doing? Oh, gross."
I am never eating ice cream ever again.
I scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream.
Not after
And
watching that
screaming for
video,
ice
you
cream.
ain't screaming for no damn
Yeah.
ice cream.
Yeah. So
What's up,
Joe,
Lance?
I went over to my neighbors across the hall, and I used her phone to try the QR code of my sticker. It wasn't working either.
I don't know. Because I know it works on the thing I sent you. The only thing I'm thinking is when they compressed it, it might have put some of them together where it don't pick it up.
Some of the
No, it might have, instead of it, when they compressed it down, it may have got too close together. And
Oh.
I don't know.
So the
But I know it
QR
works.
code doesn't work.
Not on the sticker. I know it works.
Like some of
That-
the like little the black. You're talking about the little black like little things got too close together or something.
Yeah, that's
And
what I'm thinking.
You've tried it with the multiple phones?
Brenda.
Where does it take you? Does it just say invalid or does it not
It
take
doesn't
you
even pick
anywhere?
it up.
It doesn't even pick it up. Like it like the square will just like go over like my head and it'll go around like the letters and stuff like it, but it won't go around like the QR code or anything. I mean,
Did she
I don't-
try it or did you try it?
I tried it with my phone a little bit ago, and then I went over to my neighbor's and tried it with her phone, and it wasn't working.
Did you,
I
Did you
think
get
you still
real
need
clo-
it.
did you
Wait,
get
go ahead.
real close to it though?
Yeah, like I literally like zoomed in with it, and I held the sticker up to my camera like I was like doing this.
Turn it
doing
around.
this,
Let me see how big it is. That should read. Yeah, that should read.
Oh no, like
When you zoom in, it blurs it a bit.
yeah, but then like it'll refocus, but still won't do it for some weird reason.
Yeah, you don't
Yeah,
want to zoom in though. You want to stick the sticker up to the camera real close.
And you gotta
Like
press
I had, like,
wherever the
when
sticker's on
I
the
got, when
camera,
I
you gotta
got
press
them
it.
last night when I got home, I opened them up and I laid one out and I had like all my lights and everything on. Like I was telling you last night, Joe, I had all my lights on, and you said maybe it was like a glare or something, but I didn't think that would matter though, because there wasn't like a glare or anything like over like the
Well, the thing is, you also have a glossy sticker, so it could be picking up a light and going into that gloss right by the thing too.
Oh.
I thought you were getting matte stickers.
Yeah, I thought it was too.
Yeah,
So-
I thought I was too, but like I didn't know if the map would like I don't know. I just kind of went like a different way, I guess. But I mean, even though if it was matte or glossy, it should still work though.
Well, glossy is gonna pick up reflections.
Shine back. Yep.
But like when I did it with my camera phone, like there wasn't like I literally like laid it down like flat, like I laid it down like flat, like how I have it now,
Mhm.
and like I'm looking at it like straight down, like, and there's literally like no glare or anything on it.
Go
Like,
over your sticker, lay it down somewhere, and go over it and take a picture of it, like a good close-up picture of it. Get the whole sticker in it and send it to me.
all right.
Yeah, because it
Let's
looks
see if-
big enough to be able to be read. It looks like it's still
I
okay.
want to see if I can scan it through just a picture.
Hey, Joe,
Yo,
you've got P1S, haven't you?
say what?
You've got the P1S.
P1S, yes.
Which AMD AMS has it got on it? The original one or the two?
I got the one, the original. I don't have the one with the dryers. And the one I bought, I could have bought one with a dryer for the second one, but I said, no, I'm gonna keep them the same. I'm gonna probably just go ahead and get those little the tops that go on it with the dryers from
All
that
right,
other
Justin,
company.
check your phone.
Because I think the AMS2 is 259 quid at the moment.
Mm-hmm. Gets about 279 here.
Mm.
But you see, I didn't buy it because you had to dry the stuff before you printed. You couldn't dry them at the same time. And then
Yeah.
that other company for 179, it'd be 349 for both of the tops and the backs and all the connections in that. It dries while it's printing, and each individual chamber dries. So I'm gonna
Yeah.
spend the $350 and just get that and attach it to it instead.
Now get a closer a picture, TJ.
Oh, is that the
Or
sun?
just the stickers in the picture.
It starts with an E, the company.
JD was talking about shrinking the image after the QR was part of the image is the issue.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that when they shrank it down, but what I gave you wasn't that big, so it still should. And when I look at it from what you're seeing, when you showed it just now, it still looks like the QR is intact.
Yeah, because I think Sunlu do.
Should I
Uh,
check?
It's only about 150 quid for that. For the Sunlu AMS.
Yeah.
Wipe your damn laptop down. Dirty shit.
What? What?
I said,
What?
I said,
What are
wipe
you
your
talking about?
laptop off.
Oh, yeah, I do need to clean it. Yeah, I just zoomed in a little bit with my camera on the
Yeah, I
second
wanted
picture.
something. Yeah, that'll work. Hold on.
Yeah, because it looked, I even shrunk it down on the size I had here to about 2 inches, and it didn't work then, but I shrunk it down. Wake up, Paul.
Uh,
Yeah, I'm hoping that's not what happened, that it shrunk and it all blended together.
No, I don't think so.
Well, it's a possibility. It's a possibility.
Yeah.
But still, it should be close enough that if the phone can pick it up, it should work.
Yeah, because like you were telling me last night, you've seen like small bar or
Yeah, I've got smaller ones than that. But it just depends on what they give you. Yeah.
yeah,
If I'd have gave it to you smaller, it would have gone down worse because they shrunk it. It depends on
yeah.
who made it, you know. When they did it, they probably did that.
Well, I
know
I
it
got
works.
I got them through Hub City Slap, so
Yeah, but like that's not where I told you to go.
Well, maybe you could talk to them. I don't know if they'll do anything,
I would tell them that your barcode's not working. See what they
but
tell
you
you. Maybe
could
they can
see
replace
if
them.
you could see if they'll redo them and send them the QR code separately and see if they can redo it on the sticker and test it before they send it to you. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
I don't
It's
know.
worth a shot. Worst case scenario, they're just gonna tell you no, and you're gonna be stuck with a QR code that don't work.
Oh no, let me see. Let me Google. Let's see.
Ask them if you can send them the original. Joe can send you the original QR code, not mess with or anything, and then send them that separately. See if there's anything they could do. Because then they could test it out before. You know, you think they would test the QR code and let you know beforehand
Yeah.
that it's not working. Like ask you for the link to the QR code. That way that
Yeah.
they know that it's going to the correct channel and
I
all
just
that.
sent you the QR code. Look at it and look at your QR code on the sticker and see if it looked kind of the same.
And
Yeah.
CJ, don't be going plastering that sticker all over the place if it's got a QR code on it.
Yeah.
That looks pretty good, Randy. I like that.
Yeah, it kind of looks the same, yeah.
What's that?
Yeah.
Are you
It
painting
looks-
that table, Randy? You're just gonna leave it like that?
Hold on a second. Hold on a second.
I'd put a water seal on it too.
No, I'm gonna stain it.
Okay.
Now, after you stain
Yeah.
it though, I'd water seal it too.
Yeah, use
It,
yacht varnish.
you see the little things I made to go around the bottoms?
Yeah, that looks pretty
Yeah.
good.
Looks-
Is that gonna be like your workbench there, Randy?
It's gonna be
Yeah,
his
and then
kitchen table.
I made these to go around the underside to tie it all together. One
That's
there.
cool.
Put one there. Yeah, I thought it turned out pretty good. I wanted it to, it's 36 inches high. I wanted it to be high enough to where I can, because I like to stand up when I work on stuff. So, I mean, sometimes I sit down, but most of the time I'll be standing up. But I have I had to get a bar stool or like a shop stool.
Now, what are you gonna Randy? What are you gonna put on top of that? Are you gonna put a piece of linoleum or?
No, I'm going to get I'm going to stain it, and then I'm going to get like a rubber work mat to go across the top of it.
Okay.
Well, that'll look nice. Are those the corner things that you 3D printed? Is that just for like stabilization?
Pretty much just for
Decoration.
they do tie it in because it ties the top into the bottom, or it ties the 4x4s in to the 2x4s that surround it. I mean, it's not really gonna provide a whole lot of support, but I think it looks pretty good. So it's more for me. It's more for aesthetic purposes
Oh, okay.
because it's not going nowhere. It's built pretty good.
Oh, there you go.
Hey, Paul, check and see if you're on gallery view or on individual, because when TJ talked, he came with full screen.
Where would I find that? Down in
Host tools.
You guys can change that.
Wait, what happened?
I don't know if it's what he's got.
I just did
okay.
it.
I don't
just
see
did
allow
I
all
already-
parties
I-
to share screen, chat, blah blah.
I already
blah.
did it.
You did it.
Sometimes it's set to gallery, but you have to like set it to speaker and back to gallery to get it to kick in.
Okay, so you changed it.
Yeah.
Okay,
that
good man.
Should have maybe fixed it, hopefully. Usually it does fix it. Anybody who's a co-host can do that.
No, really?
Yeah. You go up to the top where it says view. Up next to that
EJD.
green little shield up at the top.
And that works for everybody?
Yeah, as long as you're a co-host, yeah. Or your host, one of the two.
Ed.
Hey Ed.
But sometimes it will say it's in gallery, but on YouTube it's showing it's in speaker. And then
Brenda.
if you switch it back and forth, it usually will fix it.
JD.
Mhm.
What's up,
Hey
Ed?
Justin,
So,
I found the
Brenda, hey,
number.
Brenda.
I found that number for Hub City Slaps.
well, like I said, call them and just explain to them the situation. Say, hey, I was wondering if there's anything you guys could do for me. Be nice about it.
Yeah,
just,
obviously.
Ask them if you can send them the original QR code, the file for that, and then have them see if they can redo it on the sticker and test it before they print you a new batch, if they're willing to do that.
Oh, okay.
Because some of them, no, the place I gave you, if the stickers didn't turn out right, they redo them.
Cause Joe sent me the QR, just the QR code by itself. So
Right, you want to send that to them, so, and just tell them if they ask them if they're willing to redo the stickers, just tell them, hey, I need you to test it after you do a test one.
What's
or
wrong?
reprint one and then see if it works.
What's wrong with the stickers?
all right.
His QR code's not working.
What's the QR code for your channel?
Yeah, like it's on my sticker, but it's not working. Joe put it on there, and I had Hub City Slaps make do my stickers, and when they made them, they did put the QR code on it, but when I tried it last night, it wasn't working.
To be fair though, they should have a system in place to test that stuff before they send out and before they print a bunch of stickers and send them out to somebody.
I would
They
have
say what they
tested it.
should do is they should ask you for the original link to a QR code if you're going to put it on there. And then they should do a test print and test it and let you know whether it's working or not.
Well, but you got to understand, this company has got a little old lady. It's got the knowledge of computers like Paul, and she don't even know the QR code is.
That's what.
I'll be back. I'm gonna catch a ship.
I mean, you would think that they would have something in place for that, just to double check to make sure the customer's satisfied before they have to deal with somebody else.
Yeah.
Because other
Yeah.
people would be calling them fucking pissed off, even though it might have been their fault at the end of the day.
I need to give me some stickers.
Just ask them if they can make me a new batch of stickers.
Well,
but test
explain the situation first, and then just ask them, is there anything you guys can do for me? And can I send you the original file and see if they can overlay it on the sticker and make sure it's working correctly first?
Oh,
They
okay.
might be able to do that for you, maybe, I don't know. Worst case
Yeah.
scenario, they're gonna tell you no, you're gonna be stuck on.
Yeah, and don't worry
I
about.
I might have to give you a call later, Justin, and have you walk me through the situation, just so that way.
And then if they don't want to help you, just tell them you'll take your business elsewhere next time.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't worry about the sticker you're sending me, TJ. I don't need to read your QR code.
Yeah. I mean, I could still send you one if you want, but.
Yeah, no, I don't mean.
Send some to Johnny. Send some to Johnny. Johnny will get them to me, and then we're gonna get a pack together for Mark.
All right. I'll just give a pack to Johnny when I see him in Florida.
Yeah, that'd be better.
Yeah, it
Because
doesn't.
I mean, April's not too far away.
40, about 50 days, 58 days.
Yeah, most of the people give stickers to will already know your channel anyway. So
Right. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Unless you're going to do a bunch of slapping.
yeah, but if you do that, and somebody wants to say, "Well, you shouldn't have done that," they know because they read the QR code.
Yeah, you're leaving a paper trail. Pretty
Not
much.
if they don't have a video camera. How you know it was me? I've been giving it out.
There you go. I've been getting these out all year long.
Not when they're all over his neighborhood.
Yeah, everybody's car. You know.
Yeah, it's like, why does everybody's car and mailbox have one on it? It's gonna be like the Biden stickers all over again. I remember the fucking dude, the fucking gas stations were getting so pissed about that.
They had a sticker of Biden pointing at the price saying, "This is my fault," or something dumb like
It said
that.
no, it said I did this.
Yeah, I did this. Yeah.
Fucking it was, and the gas stations were getting super pissed off about it.
That's funny.
They started threatening that they were gonna charge people with vandalism and shit. They caught them, put them on, catch them, put them on there. Because you go to some gas, you go to the gas pumps in Florida, and there'd be like 100 of them on one gas pump.
Yeah, Florida. Florida probably wouldn't care.
No, the sheriff around here actually asked people to stop putting them on there because technically they were vandalizing the gas pumps. And he said the businesses were getting pissed off because they were having to go out there and scrape them off.
It's pretty much the same thing as graffiti.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I was getting a little out of control around here for a while with those stickers.
The thing was pointing at the price.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fun.
I did this.
Somebody gave me a bunch of them at one point because they ordered like fucking 1,000 of them off of Amazon.
Hey TJ,
Hey, Jim.
I'm gonna show you something here. Okay, this is the picture the other day I think you asked me about. Is that little green thing right there?
Oh yeah,
what
yeah,
you're
yeah.
asking me about an island?
Yeah.
Hey, everybody look at this. Look how little this is. It's a little piece of like lily pads, right? Look at the boat, how big the boat is, and that's an island. You see what I'm saying? Is that an island, Joe? Is that an island? Look at the freaking boat right here. Like it's not as big as the motor on the boat, you know? That's an island for ants.
That's an island for ants.
You gotta look at who's asking the question.
That's funny. That's pretty good.
That was funny, but it wasn't pretty good.
Yeah.
I just realized what you were talking about.
Yeah.
I was not 10,000 feet high.
Wait, what?
You didn't see it?
No.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
TJ asked me if this thing right here was an island.
Because it looked like it was like really. It looked like it was like really high up or something. And that's all I could see. I was like, "What the hell is that green thing?"
The thing in the middle of the room, was that an island? Yeah, compare it to the boat. That's all you gotta do. Compare it to the boat and tell me about it.
It's an island for ants.
They had a
Yeah,
bunch
had
of
them in
bugs
my-
on it. It was their island. It
We
was an
need-
island for a bird.
For a bird. That's funny.
I gotta tell
JD's
Johnny
like,
that.
are they not closing the river this year? There's been no break in Paul's flying ships.
No, it's not the river they close, it's the
The locks.
Locks.
locks. They close them
Locks.
every year for the
Robin, locks.
Army Corps of Engineers have to work on them.
Mm.
God, it's fucking cold here to.
Yeah,
38
we were-
degrees, that's 4 degrees centigrade. Feels like -6 degrees centigrade with a 28 mile an hour wind gusting to 48.
Yeah, that's no joke.
No.
I got 40 minutes. Then I gotta leave for a doctor's appointment.
Oh,
We got night.
just like a little checkup or something?
Yeah, the neurologist.
No.
Yeah, some reason
Makes
they
sense.
close the locks during winter. You'd think they'd do it in the summertime, probably be easier to work on them, but
Well, there's probably more traffic in the summer. So they try to close it when there's least amount of traffic.
let's see here, I need a.
The QR code didn't work for you, Justin, when I sent
I
you
tried it, it didn't work.
the. No.
That's the only thing I'm thinking. When they compressed it, it moved it together. But when I saw when you showed it, it didn't look like it was that compressed.
Yeah.
You think they would have tested it out before they, you know what I mean, sent them out?
Yeah.
Well, that's what I
Right.
was saying. I would have thought they would have had some system in place to test that before they send them out to people, but
That's it. But you gotta realize, like I said, this little mom and pop shop is Paul and his cousin. What's this little thing on the bottom? What? I don't know.
Very nice.
Nice. Very, very nice.
I forgot you were here, Lance. You're too quiet.
No one even welcomed me in. I've been in here 30 minutes. Thanks.
I said,
Thank
hey,
you.
Lance. I did. Go back.
Ease
Morning.
yourself, Lance. Ease yourself.
Good morning, guys. How are
Good
you?
morning.
More,
Good.
Morning,
Good
Lance.
sir. I'm
Morning, Lance.
grading, so I'm kind of listening and grading my paper. So
oh, is Lance here?
Yeah, you didn't know that, huh?
oh, thanks, Justin.
Give them all, give them all Fs.
Yeah, give them
You're
all
so
that.
quiet. I forgot you were here.
That's cool, Randy, what you're doing right there.
What, hiding the wire?
Yeah.
Yeah, we ain't gotta hide the wires.
Is that
Yeah.
like in your garage? Where is that, Randy?
This is in my spare bedroom.
Okay.
This is like, so
Looks
I
nice.
turned it into my printer, my little printer room / hobby room.
Yeah.
And then I just built this workbench yesterday. So when I'm working on my RC cars and stuff, I have a lot of room. I can spread everything out. And because I've been working on that little desk right there, and it's just a pain in the ass when you got a whole car taken apart, trying to keep everything in order. But now
Yeah.
I gotta find a place to hang the shelf because this is where my light. I have an LED light that hangs off of this shelf. It actually like hangs right up here. Give me light. Give me the light I need right here. Where's that light? Here's the light. It attaches to the shelf just like that.
Oh, is that another shelf you're putting on the wall right there?
Yeah. I actually made this shelf. These are 3D printed brackets. And this was a 1 by 1x10, I think, and I ripped it down and sanded it down and painted it.
That's nice.
Yeah, I'm trying. Well, now at least my thing is I don't have to hear my damn printers running all night about 10 feet from my bed.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, wasn't it kind of like a soothing sound? It's like kind of helps you sleep a little bit. You hear that.
Hell no,
Yeah,
hell no,
soothing
hell
my
no,
ass.
hell no. Annoying.
Like, oh, this is
If it-
really nice.
If it was like a steady, you know what I mean, constant sound, it would be all right. But they make like 100 different sounds.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet that would be annoying trying to go to sleep and hearing all kind of different noises instead of like one consistent noise.
Then when you listen to the sound and you're asleep, and all of a sudden you hear a different sound, like something's wrong, it wakes your ass up and you got to go look.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and dude, when I first got them, I was getting up like every like 30 minutes thinking somebody's in the house. I'm like, what the fuck was that? And I'm like, oh shit, it's the printer.
Uh,
It's like listening to a dial-up modem.
Yeah.
yeah. That's why I love it.
Yeah.
That's funny.
It's not a pleasant sound.
Uh,
That's for sure.
Do you like that color purple, the walls, or were you gonna repaint the walls, Randy, or
It's
just leave it
soothing.
like it is?
It's relaxing and it promotes creativity.
Oh, okay.
But I'm going to paint this back wall. I probably should have did it before I put the shelf in.
Yeah.
But I can easily it's just screwed to the wall. I can unscrew it and slide it back. So,
Oh.
but I'm gonna paint this
Said
back
it
wall here green.
promotes creativity.
It promotes creativity, Justin.
Promotes creativity.
Yeah, everything you print's going to be purple when you're looking at the walls.
Oh,
I was hoping to be able to hang this here, but I don't think it's gonna fit.
Those are all the Halloween or the
Yeah, but I don't know if I want to put it in this room because I'm not. It's throwing off the whole vibe.
yeah, because you have like red and black and everything in there, and purple just doesn't go well with red and black and white. Well, maybe white,
Yeah.
but
I think I'm gonna go in my daughter's room one night and hang it in the middle of the night.
oh yeah.
Then when she wakes up, she'll be able to see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was actually thinking about selling it, putting it on eBay.
Yeah, after I get out of my doctor's office, I got to run all the way to Slidell. And give
So
them the
I
envelopes.
used to date a girl from Slidell.
Really? Oh Lord, you would that's bad. They say the dirty Dell. That's what they call it.
I tell you what, she goes, Sugari. Sugari.
Nasty,
What?
nasty girls over there.
You can imagine. She aimed to please, that's for sure.
You ought to see them when I go to the parades. You ought to see them out there in their little outfits. That's some nasty looking girls, boy.
Yeah, they're definitely not the ones you want to take care of the mom. I need to get a toolbox, like one of the mini Cobalt toolboxes that Justin's got.
Yeah.
no, he's got one of those. He bought his
Yeah.
right after I got mine. Joe did.
No, I'm saying
Yeah.
I need one.
Oh, no. Go to a Harbor Freight and get the one that they sell. It's much better.
Yeah,
It's
theirs
got
is better.
It's got better
Freight.
drawer slides and it's got a hinge on the top, which the Cobalt one didn't have.
I think I might ride up there today.
And it's $5 cheaper.
Yeah.
Let me
They're
look on.
$14. They're $14 at there. The
Hey,
Cobalts are 20.
No, the Cobalts are 26 now.
They were 20 when I bought it.
Yeah, they went for $26.
But the reason I like the Harbor Freight ones is because
The hinge.
the hinge on the fucking lid to keep it open. You don't
You
have to
never
knock-
did show me the picture of that. I wanted to see that how you put that bolt in there.
I just drilled it straight through the back of the lid, right in the middle, where the
Right.
little lip comes down, where you know where the lid folds and comes down
Right.
around the edge. I just drilled a hole straight through the back there and just stuck like an 2-inch bolt through there, and put a nut right at the end. And then when it lifts up, it presses up against the back of the.
But the nut right at the end, you had to have a gap, right?
What do you mean?
A gap from where the bolt can't bolt all the way into it, right?
The nut, you mean?
Yeah, the nut.
Yeah.
So the nuts at the end, you just left it at the end.
Yeah. Well, I put one all the way on to tighten the bolt on
Yeah, and
there,
then another one.
and then I just put one right at the end.
Okay. I was trying to figure out how you did that because I figured you had to have it tight on there.
That's one thing I hated about that thing. And I wanted Sarah to go to Harbor Freight. They had them, but she didn't want to go there because they didn't have a fucking purple one for her.
Oh god.
And she insisted on going to fucking Lowe's to get the Cobalt one, and I didn't want that one.
Yeah.
And I told her we could save $10 if we went to Harbor Freight. But
But you wanted purple.
She wanted purple so freaking bad. And they didn't have.
She should have went to Lowe's, got her purple one, and then went to Harbor Freight and got
She
yours.
didn't want to. She didn't want to run around 2 different places.
She didn't have anything to do that day, did she?
Don't matter. She got what she wants. She's a wife. And I got the short end of the stick. That's what happens.
Well, you have the short end anyway, so it don't matter.
You should have told her to get the Harbor Freight one and you paint it purple for her.
Yeah, there you go.
No, that wouldn't have worked. You wouldn't have worked. It wouldn't have worked at all. Yeah, the Harbor Freight one's nice. I like the hinge on it.
And the drawers are better. Like I said, it's on an actual. Theirs, I believe, are on an actual, like ball bearing drawers.
Yeah.
Where these ones are just metal slides and they're not the best drawers.
I don't know why the damn website's not loading. It's probably because I'm on my laptop, not my computer.
That's like my drawers right now. Since I lost so much weight, my drawers aren't the best drawers anymore. They're falling down.
Unless their website's down.
Check my
Don't you hate the feeling when you walk and your pants fit you good, but you feel your underwear falling under your ass?
Don't generally have that problem, but
Well, I lost so much weight, I don't have an ass anymore.
I told you
I mean-
still haven't gone and got new underwear.
I'm gonna have to. I was at the thing the other day walking around, and I was feeling self-conscious because I could feel my underwear trying to fall down under my ass. And I actually reached back to get something out of my back pocket and realized how much space I got back there because I don't have an ass.
No,
You
the
got
one
frozen
thing
butt?
that,
Ass is gone.
one thing that annoys
Yeah,
me
no.
about clothes is when a sock keeps going down in your shoe. That shit is annoying.
Oh boy, I hate that.
Yeah, well, how do you make your socks up? Do you fold them inside each other, or do you just put them together?
No,
and
it's the
fold them in
type of,
half?
it's just my Nikes I have. If I wear too low of ankle cut socks, like the ankle cuts,
See,
it don't
TJ
matter
pull
if
his,
they're
pull
new
his
or if they're
underwear up.
old. It's just the way that shoe is. So I have to wear the higher ankle socks with
Right.
those shoes.
Say never turn your socks inside out on each other. You stretch them out.
No, that's not the issue. It's just the type of shoe.
Yeah.
That particular shoe, if you wear too low cut of socks, it just always pulls them up under your feet.
That's like
That
these
shit is
compression
annoying.
socks. I get them as tight as I can get them on my foot, right? Then a couple of minutes later, I look out and I got an inch hanging off the toe. How do they slip?
Yeah, because those things squeeze the fuck out of your legs.
I know.
I've put compression socks on before just to try them out, and it's like, Jesus, I feel like it's cutting off your damn circulation to your feet.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I can't do it.
Well, if you'd have seen my legs before I got hurt, how big they were, right? And how they look now, I look like Tweety Bird. The legs. I mean, my arms. This morning I woke up and looked at my arm, and my arms like nothing to it right here, nothing. And my arms were always. Y'all saw the picture of how big Justin was. My arms used to be bigger than him. You know, and it's like when he saw me the last time, he said, "What happened to your arms? It's like skinny." I said, "That's all the weight I lost. All the fat that I had on my arms is completely gone."
As long as you feel better.
What would it be? Desktop toolboxes?
Yeah, just put mini toolbox.
Mini toolbox.
Mini tool, because it's pulling up plastic ones.
It's
Doing Harbor
whatever.
Freight.
It's whatever brand Harbor Freight is. Toolboxes are. What is it? The
Why
fuck's
does
the
it keep
name?
giving me that?
What's it? hold on, let me
US US
US
General.
General. Yeah, they're
Yeah, US
mini
General.
US General.
Oh, that's not bad. $18.99.
Yeah, they've went
went
up a
up?
little bit. They used to be 14.
Oh no, they were $19.99 last time I saw them.
No, when I was
There's
gonna
a
go buy one, they were only 14 something. They were $5 cheaper than going
now
to
there's
Lowe's.
another one. There's another one for $64.99, but
No.
it's 20-inch 3-drawer.
Yeah, that's the really nice one though. It's got really deep drawers and everything.
And I got one exactly like that in my shed. But
It's
it's
got
I
to
believe
depend on
it's,
what you want to buy. If you just need a mini one, just get the $18.
yeah, this is for more like heavy duty tools. But this is
I
the
mainly
$18
bought
one.
it I mainly bought it to put all my precision tools in.
Yeah,
Working
that's
on
perfect.
electronics.
That's exactly what I need. Just for like my RC tools and my bit drivers, and I can put like shrink wrap in it. Yeah.
Now I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest with you. The drawers aren't that big on it, so
Yeah, go look at it first. They got one you can look
Yeah.
at.
I can see it. It's about the length of a set of channel locks.
yeah, they're
Because
not
there's-
that
there's-
big.
depends on the channel locks.
There's a pair of needle nose. I don't know if you can see. There's a pair of needle nose.
Yeah, it's gonna all depend on your channel locks, how big they are. The ones I got in my tool chest in the car won't fit in it.
I got some big channel locks in the shed, like literally like 2.5 feet long.
Yep.
But then I got some normal channel locks too.
How'd your flight go, Paul?
Not good.
Why? What happened?
I took off and I went to go fly the ship, and it came up and says, no memory, no memory.
Did you have
You
a
didn't have
card
an
in it?
SD card.
Yep. I just checked the card, and the card's right there.
Format it.
It's because you got too much shit recorded on it. That's why.
No, there's
Always
nothing on it. I
Always
formatted
format your
it.
card.
I format it every time I use it.
You formatted on a drone or on a computer.
And here's what it
Yeah.
says: storage is full, right up here.
Oh,
Well,
that's
you-
on your
You
controller.
have no, you have it. You have it on internal memory, not the card.
How do I switch that?
Oh,
Go,
so
go to
you
profile. Go to profile on your controller. Go to settings,
Yep.
and it should be in the top right corner.
yeah, so you have it saving to the controller, not to the drone itself.
No, it's got to
Yeah,
save
go
it
to
to the memory in the Air 2S.
Right, that's what it is. Go to profile, go to settings, and it should be over in the right. And you can switch storage to SD card or control or the
So-
internal storage.
Well, this whole time we've been formatting an empty card in there every time.
You want you want to go into the settings and format the memory in the drone as well, then, and empty it.
So you didn't fly, basically. You came back.
Well, he needs to format the controller because he's
Yeah,
been
you
saving
got to
everything.
format everything.
How the
if you
hell you
don't
been
have the
getting your
footage.
videos off of the drone if you've been plugging in the drone to get the videos?
Yep.
That's what's tripping me out.
That takes forever. I hate doing that.
I love when you do a print and it only takes like 2 minutes.
Yep.
It keeps coming up and says I have no SD card in it, and I do have.
Well,
That
maybe you
might
got a
be
bad
for-
SD card.
Or is it saying the SD card in the controller?
Well, the SD card in the controller will only do the screenshot. So we have all the data on it as well. And he doesn't have that, so he can't be doing that.
Yeah, then he might just have a bad SD card then, like Joe said.
I'm not sure where. I think it's in camera.
Yeah, it's under camera.
Gimbal motor overload.
You got the thing on the front cover?
No,
It might be because you're flipping the drone all around too. While you're holding it. Time to get that Air 3S.
He
and
just got that.
on the bottom it says the storage is 000.
Oh, press on the 3 dots in the corner, top corner. Then look under the camera settings.
I don't know what screen he's in.
That sucked ass.
It says no SD card, and I have an SD card in there.
Take it out
Take
and
it
try a
out,
different
take
SD
it out,
card.
put it back in. Eject it, take it out and put it back in.
Yeah. It's something to do with your SD card.
Should I turn it off?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you shouldn't have to do it.
Okay, I took the SD card out.
Now put it back in. You formatted it using the controller in the drone, correct?
Yep.
Okay.
Do I want to reset the format of the
Format or what?
Make sure you keep it on the drone.
camera settings? Reset or default?
Camera settings you're not fooling with.
Cancel. Okay.
You're not doing anything with the camera settings. You're only dealing with the SD card or the memory.
So I should try and do something with it.
What does it say for the SD card? You under camera settings?
Storage. SD card.
Okay. What's it say for the SD card?
What 118 gigabytes available?
Okay. You didn't do any video today, right?
Well, it didn't work. Yeah.
Okay, so do you have next to the you have the two box? One says SD card, one says memory. Next to each other.
Internal
Internal
memory.
memory.
Yeah. Internal storage.
Yep.
Okay. You got format right above it, right?
White balance is right above it.
No, no, right above it, a little bitty line, not a block. Should say format.
Format. Yep.
Okay. Put your finger on, highlight the SD card and reformat it. You just touch the SD card and hit say format and say SD card because it's going to tell you ask you
SD
what you want.
card. Okay. Format.
Now format that, and then when that's finished, do format again. Do internal memory, and you clear everything.
I was thinking he's buy a whole new drone like that thing.
That's what I was thinking.
If he's reformatted the SD card, he's got everything clear. Now after it clears real fast. Now hit format again, and then push on internal memory and do that. That way you clear everything that's in the drone.
What you think,
Okay.
Lance?
So I want to do internal memory and format that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aircraft internal storage is full. Storage location switch to SD card.
Okay. Hit format again. Listen. Just hit format. It's going to ask you SD card or internal memory. Hit internal memory. And format that. Because what you were doing, you were flying just now with the internal memory and it was full. You weren't on the SD
It won't
card.
let me format the internal.
Yes, it will. Oh,
Because when I push that, it says aircraft internal storage full, storage switch to SD card.
you're not pressing the right thing, Paul. Press the button format. Press the little line format. It's going to give you two options: SD card or internal memory. Press internal memory and hit OK, and that'll clear it.
Okay, it's formatting the internal storage.
Yeah.
Okay, so now it's got 7.2 gigs available internal.
Right,
Yeah,
and then now go back and press just where it says SD card. Press SD card on the bottom, not format. SD card, and
Yep.
it should say switch back to the SD card.
No, it's highlighted the SD card.
That's what you want. What's it say? What's this box say?
Camera settings will be reset to default. Kerm,
No, hit cancel.
cancel.
Now, where it says, where you got the two blocks, one's an SD card and one's internal memory. I know what it looks like. But go, no way you had the little format thing, right?
Well, see,
Under
it shows down in the bottom the SD card. I've got 118 gigabytes.
Okay, that's not what I'm
available.
asking. That's not
And
what I'm
the
asking.
internal
Look,
storage,
where-
it says I have 7.2
Is he
gigabytes.
gonna listen? Okay, listen. Stop thinking. Listen. You know where it says format, right?
Yep.
Okay, underneath there's the block that says internal memory. On the side of that is the one that says SD card.
Yep.
Just press the block that says SD card. You should highlight it.
It is highlighted.
Okay, so you should be working off of your SD card then,
Okay.
because you got to make sure that's highlighted or it won't. So you should be good to go.
That sucks because it was a Coast Guard icebreaker going up bound I wanted to get.
That's the one you shot the other day, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you were on internal. Whenever that comes up like that, all you gotta do is go into the camera settings and press SD card, and it'll go back to the SD card. Somehow you pressed the button and you switched it over.
Well, the thing of it is the other day when I was flying, I dropped this controller down to the ground.
It had nothing to do with the controller.
Yeah, you were just on the wrong. You were saving to the wrong place.
Oh, because I just pinched it. It was the opening was cracked right there, and I pinched it and it went snapped right back together again.
And you only have 8 gigs of internal memory, which isn't a lot at all when you're
Yep.
recording.
7.2.
It's virtually nothing.
Yeah, especially if you're doing like 4K video. Yeah.
So when you come home, do you take the SD card out?
Take
The
it
card
out,
out?
put it in the computer, and
Okay.
format it. Yep. Well, what I do is I take the SD card out and I put it in the computer, then I copy it into the computer, and then I format it afterwards
In the computer or in the drone?
in the computer.
Now you should
You
be
do-
formatting it in the
In a
drone.
drone.
Well, it's always worked before.
Well, it didn't work this time. Some reason that when you put it back into the drone, it did not pick up the SD card. And it could have been the format that you had from the
Or it could
computer.
have been when I dropped it, it's screwed up.
No, it has nothing to do with dropping the controller. It's all to do with the card. Nothing else.
Now, to be fair, it is very possible that when he dropped the controller, it dislodged the card just enough to where it auto switched to the drone memory.
Well, no, it shouldn't because the card is in the drone, not in the controller.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that
okay,
selection
okay.
is controlled in the controller, not in the drone.
Okay, that
But
makes
don't-
sense. Never mind. Never mind.
Yeah, the only way that would have happened is if you were on that screen where you were just on that screen, which you wouldn't have been on that screen, and you would have pressed it. So, hey guys, I gotta go get dressed because I got a doctor's appointment.
Okay.
I'll see
Thanks,
y'all
All right,
later.
Cap. See you this evening.
So you got it straightened out, Paul.
Yeah, I
he's
guess
got it
it's straightened out. Who knows? Until I go and fly another ship, which is probably.
Well, you can
never.
test it right now. Record.
Yeah. Justin,
Take it
Justin
outside.
took the words,
You
took
don't
the
need
words out of my mouth.
leave
Take
it
it
on.
outside and fly it around for like 10 minutes.
Keep it away from Boone.
What are you doing? You're my boondog. Yes, you are.
Has Boone attacked it before?
No,
No, but I bet he would.
when the props start going, he runs the other way.
Yeah, it's
Smart
fucking loud as
dog.
shit.
Smart dog.
Well, the weather looks nice in Phoenix.
Yeah, he runs the other way, but he watches it. But he runs the other way.
Arizona?
Yeah,
Cal Raleigh he's in the tournament. He
Uh,
wore a Seahawk jersey.
You must be watching golf if you're looking up a random ass weather and a random.
Get your eyes.
Oh, this is like my 5th or 6th favorite tournament. It's a lot of fun. It's called the Waste Management Tournament.
Yeah.
And a lot of people call it the Wasted Management because the crowd is unruly. It's the only tournament where the crowd is like you're going to a football game. They're loud and they cheer during the swing, and I mean it's out of control.
especially on the 16th.
Yeah, hole 16, they've got people throwing beer cans on the green and gals raising
But
their.
it's kind of that they purposely allow everybody to do that.
So the girls are flashing everybody, or what?
Yeah, correct. Correct on both counts.
No wonder you watch it.
Yeah, 16's a fun hole.
It's sunny there, definitely.
And they call it the Wasted Management Tournament
Yeah.
in Phoenix. But waste management, I don't know about you guys, but that's our garbage company.
Yep, that's
Yeah,
the same here.
Same here.
Yeah, they're
But that's
nationwide.
one. That's
Actually,
one
they're-
of them.
They actually they're all around the world. That's a big company.
Yeah, they do a lot of the industrial stuff like dumpsters and stuff like that.
You guys don't have honey buckets, do you?
What's that?
It's a Santa can, on construction sites. The portable porta potties,
Porta potty. Yeah, we got porta potties.
but it's called Honey Bucket is the company. There
No.
are different companies. Honey
We
Bucket
got
is
honey pot.
is not
Honey
everywhere.
pot. Honey pot.
Yeah. Okay, so Honey Bucket is different company. That's my nephew is a CPA for him, and they're only in about 10 states, but they're pretty big.
Outside.
One of them's
I've
Washington,
never
but
heard of them.
Honey Bucket, yeah.
Although I
look at
really
it.
don't pay attention to the porta potties to see what company owns them either. If you really think
You're
about it,
not-
it's one of those things that you never really pay attention to.
You're not the only one.
It's like
And
that.
so Cal Raleigh, they call, I don't know if you guys know who Cal Raleigh is. He's the catcher for the Seattle Mariners, and he's a catcher, and he's got big glutes. I'll just put it that way. He's got big glutes, and they call him the Big Dumper. And Honey Bucket has used him as their spokesperson. It's a toilet, company. And his nickname's Honey Bucket, or his nickname is Big Dumper. So it's pretty, he's making some money off that. It's kind of funny.
But Randy, I was at the dollar store the other day and I'm sitting in the parking lot and I'm looking at this ice machine. And it says, and there's just a little sticker on there that says, scan the QR code to learn about the ice industry. I'm just thinking, how many people actually fucking have scanned that code and actually gone to whatever site they're wanting people to go to? I'm just thinking about it. I'm like, I bet you nobody ever scans that shit.
Learn about the ice industry, like what? It's how much ain't much to it.
Yeah, and I was just thinking, dude, you'll see these QR codes everywhere. I never scan any of them.
Shit, some of them could be a scam.
They've started doing that with car parks here now, where they don't have a ticket machine. You have to scan the QR code with your phone and pay for it on an app.
Which is dangerous because somebody could have put their own QR code over top of that.
Oh no, it's a huge QR code.
Yeah, well, yeah, but it wouldn't be hard to fool somebody if you put those just kind of randomly around the garage.
Yeah,
People didn't, and there's going to be a lot of people that aren't going to fall for it, but then there's going to be a handful of people that always will. And it could take them to some site that looks exactly identical to the car parking site.
yeah.
And you put your information. I mean, that's kind of a little bit of a security issue at the end of the day. Unless they have, like you said, a big poster and it says only scan this on, if they're out there telling people only scan this QR code, nothing else.
Yeah.
Right.
It's a big.
Talking about QR codes. Say Justin, say you and I was texting you, and I text you a QR code to go watch a video, and you get it on your phone. How the heck do you scan?
You have
that
to have
QR code?
another device to scan it, which is fucking stupid.
Yeah.
You should have it
Stupid.
these days where you can receive a QR code and your phone should be able to scan it and take
Yeah,
it
or
out.
just click the link. Have a link connected with the QR code. Either you can scan it or just click it.
So add.
Yeah, because
add
they
the
did
link
that.
in.
They did that at our work one, like a few weeks back when I had to go to that meeting. They said, "Oh, we're gonna email you, or we're gonna text message you guys each a QR code to your phone." And I said, "Well, how the fuck are people supposed to use it?" And
Right.
she goes,
Hold it up to each other, right?
She goes, well, I was like, you got to realize half these people are in their 70s. They don't have second phones. They don't have second devices. How do you expect them to scan a QR code that's in
Or
their
a
text
computer.
messaging on their phone?
Right.
I was like, that's the stupidest shit ever.
Yeah, they didn't think that one through.
And then the guy was trying to argue with me. I tell him, I said, how come you guys don't have an application for this? Why is it all web-based? Well, applications aren't secure. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? I was like, applications are actually more secure than web-based if you're connecting straight to a server. Because there's a lot more security features built into them. Because you can use, like, if I go to an application that the school board owns and I go to put in my information, it can ask me for either facial or fingerprint recognition system right on my phone in order to get into that application.
Mhm.
And anyway, I was arguing with the guy. Their fucking IT department, a bunch of idiots.
Whoever designed these freaking shelf brackets were idiots.
Feel like
Why?
Look.
What happened?
Because look, see, here's the hole that mounts it to the wall, but you got to get a bit to go all the way through that hole, and all the way through there. So, I mean, unless you got a long ass drill bit, you got to use a screwdriver. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like it's got to go all the way through here
I haven't heard nothing about the driving
to
license.
get to it.
What do you
Unless
use?
you're a
What are
fancy
those-
carpenter that has one of those crooked little screwdriver things.
Well, I need an extra long bit.
The weeks.
I want to get a good hand screwdriver. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
They're like they
Yeah,
look
look.
like a screwdriver, but you can put a drill bit in them.
Yeah,
wanna
and
get-
the ones that you can get them now to where you just turn it and it automatically starts turning.
Mm.
Like you turn it like you're driving it in like a regular screwdriver, and it'll automatically start turning.
I want to get one of those.
Yeah, they're nice.
give it a week, so if it's not, then
the way the DVLA work would take a couple of weeks. Yeah.
I'm gonna go to Harbor Freight, see if I can't find some tools in a box.
Ooh, we're gonna go to Harbor Freight.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if they got. I'm gonna get one of them boxes, and I'm gonna see if they got some long bits.
Get tunnel vision when you go in there. You end up buying half the store.
Yes.
You'll be like, especially when you get up to the register and they got all the little bits and everything up there that are on sale and are real cheap, and you'll be like, "Ooh, I want that,
Yeah. This little bit thing, this bit box right here, like I got it at Lowe's last night. It's DeWalt. It was originally I think $22. I got it for 14.
it'll be 2
Because
weeks.
instead of having a bunch of candy bars and shit, they got like a bunch of like little hand tools and shit up by the register, and you're like, "Ooh, $2. I'll take that. I'll take that."
Yeah.
Well,
Universal credit.
yeah, the old system. Oh, that probably what it is. It's on the old system.
I got another shelf here. I got to hang too. Just a little mini one.
I like.
I think I'm gonna hang this one over top of this other workbench I got.
I want to go to Harbor Freight. I ain't been there in a while.
No, I got Justin wanting to go to Harbor Freight now. Stop on over, Justin. We'll head up together.
Yeah, do a speed with 200 people in it. So what?
I built a nice toolbox at a Harbor Freight though. Like I bought my toolbox and then I went there every couple of weeks and I just bought a set of sockets, set of wrenches, set of this. Slowly filled my toolbox up.
Dude, my mother-in-law, her sister, so it'll be like my aunt-in-law. She was in a state. She was I don't know what it's called, but her friend died and she was in charge of the estate. And this guy had toolboxes after toolboxes after toolboxes full of tools. I mean, he had like the big the big US General tool chests that are like 6 foot long. I mean, he had like 4 or 5 of them. This guy had so many tools, and I filled up. I have this. It's it looks like a big suitcase toolbox that you can drag around with wheels on it. I filled it up full of sockets, precision screwdrivers, all kinds of stuff. And she sold it to me for $20.
Oh, hell yeah.
There was
I
all
did.
kinds of stuff, man.
Yeah, that's the only thing I don't like at Harbor Freight is their power tools, only because they don't give you any batteries with them. You have to buy all that separate. Like
Last
the-
power tool I bought from Harbor Freight was a grinder, an angle grinder. I used it twice, and then the fucking on and off switch broke off of it. I was like, you mother.
Yeah, I'm not real big on their power tools just because they don't give they don't have a lot of times they don't have like combo kits that come with batteries and a charger. They sell them all separate. And
Right.
I'm not using my drills and my skill saw and everything on a daily basis, so I just go to Walmart. I bought the not the I got the Hartver skill saw and drill
Yeah, the heart.
because those are actually
Yeah.
made by Milwaukee. A lot
Yeah,
of
that's
people
pretty
don't
good
know that.
stuff.
Yeah, the
I
hard
got a
stuff
really
isn't bad if you're not a daily user.
right, right. I got a really good deal on a DeWalt toolkit. It was like a 6 toolkit, and they were the XR brushless ones. It was like a
Uh-huh.
$700 kit. I paid $400 for. Comes with a bag, like a suitcase type bag that has a handle that retracts and you can drag it around.
But
It came with this. This is one of my favorite ones, the oscillating one. Came with a Sawzall. I
well,
actually got them all there in the kitchen.
I bought a Hart kit from Walmart, right? And it came with the skill saw, one battery. It came with the flashlight, the big like flashlight you can use, and then it
Yeah.
came with a drill, a 1/2-inch drill. And I ordered it, and they had it on Black Friday, so it was like it was marked down from like 150 to like $60 or something. Really good deal. And I ordered it, and Walmart sent it to me, and then they never updated FedEx about where the shipping was. FedEx delivered it to me on time, like they said they were going to. I got it, and 2 days later, I get an email from Walmart saying it was lost in shipping, and they refunded me my money. So I ended up getting it free, the whole set.
Yeah, right here is the set that I got. Come with the oscillating tool, the brushless drill, the brushless driver. This sander is badass. I love this sander. And the skill saw, I hate this damn skill saw because it's a left-handed skill saw. And the Sawzall, it's really nice.
I want to get a Sawzall. I need one of those. I've actually needed to use one of those quite a few times and didn't have one. I'd like to have one just to have it on hand if I need it.
What the hell's one of them?
A Sawzall?
Yeah.
It's
Reciprocating saw.
reciprocating saw.
Reciprocating saw. Right.
Yeah, they
So
call it.
Justin wants one. Justin wants one so he can cut off catalytic converters. He can walk around the parking lot.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just another name that they use for them. They call them Sawzalls.
Reciprocating
Yeah, I love
saw,
it.
you can change the blade for whatever, right?
But I'm telling you right now,
Yeah, they got
This-
metal blades, wood blades.
this thing right here is hands down the best tool I ever bought.
Oh yeah, the
You can use
oscillator.
it. Yeah, like this is just a
Yeah.
smooth blade. You can use it to remove like stickers. I mean, it just does all kinds of stuff.
It's
You can
really
cut
good
out
for
door-
doing, yeah, like doing door jams, stuff like that.
Right. Or if you got like a little tiny spot, like on my RC car, I had to cut out a little notch in the frame to fit a battery strap, and this has a little tiny blade you could put on it, and I used that and just zit 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 zit, and it was done.
How'd that go?
Zit zit
Zit, zit.
zit 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 done.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, you should build you some hangers to hang your tools up on.
Hangers?
Well, I got a bag that I keep them in normally.
I'll tell you
If
what,
you're gonna-
Ryobi have got a real good con going on at the moment. They say buy a 4-amp battery and charger for £99 and pick a tool of your choice free.
Oh yeah, they do that at Lowe's all
Yeah,
the time here.
DeWalt does it. DeWalt does that too. That's the number one thing I hate about DeWalt and battery operated tools are the price of the damn batteries are so expensive.
Yeah, they do that at Lowe's and Home Depot all the time. You buy the battery kit, and then you get to pick which tool, and they'll have a whole lineup of tools you can pick from.
5 milliamp hour battery, it's like $200.
Crazy because all you're doing is buying the tool.
It's gonna take me a minute, guys, to get.
Yeah, it's a good deal, no doubt.
All right, guys, I'm gonna get up here. I gotta use the bathroom, and then I'm gonna head over to Harbor Freight.
Okay, Randy, have a good day.
Go see
All
you.
right, Paul. All right, guys.
Yeah.
I'll talk to
Send
you.
me pictures of your receipt.
My receipt. I'm not get. I don't plan on getting that much. I just want to get some hand tools and
I don't
a
care. I want to
toolbox.
live vicariously through you.
I got you. All right, guys. I'll talk to you later.
Okay.
Bye now.
Later.
Randy, before you go, that oscillating tool,
Yeah.
what do you call it?
An oscillating tool.
No, it's a
It's an
router.
oscillating saw.
No,
It's what?
it's a route. That's a router, not a
That's
router.
not a router.
No,
No,
it's not.
That's
Over
not
here,
what.
they're routers.
That's not what we call a router. A router's completely different.
Well, we know what you call a router,
I'll
but
show-
that's the proper router.
I'll
A
show you.
router almost looks like a sander, but it has a vertical shaft that comes out the bottom that you can put bits on, and you use it to route out edges, or you can route out a hole in the middle of a plywood.
Here,
That's
I'll
what we
show
call a
him
router.
I'll show him what
That's
what
a
we call
router. Yeah.
Yeah, this is what we call a router over here.
Yep,
And you
that's a router.
you put tools, you can put bits in the bottom, and you can do like precision cuts, or
Yeah,
like say
I
you're
mean-
doing the edge of
That's
a
a
table.
different type of router.
But if
I
you
need a
do it,
router.
but no, we don't call an
Oh,
oscillator.
what David's talking about a British router.
They're both routers.
A router also boosts your Wi-Fi signal.
No, that's a router.
All right, guys. I'll talk to
Hey,
you.
Randy.
soon.
Catch you later.
Bye bye.
See ya.
All right, see ya.
Yeah.
David,
Oh,
sorry to hear about Pickle.
Yeah, that's, sorry about that, David. That's,
Yeah, it stinks that, doesn't it?
your animals are like our
Yeah.
family.
But things are really quiet at the moment there now.
Do the other birds notice that he's gone?
Yeah. Poor little Rio's looking for him.
I'd imagine birds are very perceptive.
And I've absolutely no idea why it happened.
Oh, no, exactly what happened.
Uh.
Literally, they were messing around, going back and forth, doing zoomies. And they went into the kitchen. I'd just come out of a seizure. And there was a crash. I managed to get up and get to the kitchen, and he was already in the sink
Oh dear.
of water.
Hey, buddy.
So he drowned?
Yeah.
Oh. Poor thing. So he flew into something and dropped into the sink.
They had a habit of playing on top of the dishwasher where all the food bowls were.
Uh-huh.
They used to throw them. And what we think's happened is he's gone to land on them, they've fallen, he's gone into the water, and all the other stuff has gone on top of him.
Oh shit.
Held him down.
But credit to Rio, he was sat on my shoulder the whole time I was trying to do CPR.
Mm-hmm.
This is
How
not
do you
easy.
do mouth to beak, David?
Literally, you have to do really fast, gentle presses, like for the speed of the bird's heart, and every so often you just blow in to the beak.
Yeah, I watched
David,
my dad do
what-
that on a couple birds.
What's the lifespan of a bird the size of a like the ones that you have?
Pickle should have lasted till he was at least 30.
I mean, he was pretty young though. Like how old of a bird? How old was he?
2 years old.
Yeah, but David doesn't think he died of natural causes. He
It
thinks
wasn't
was an
natural
accident.
causes.
He drowned in the sink.
Oh, is that what it was?
This is the first time we've lost a bird to non-natural causes.
So did he? How did that happen? Was the
He
sink filled with
jumped on top. He jumped on top of some dishes that the food bowls were on the edge of the sink, and somehow or another it fell over, and there was water in the sink, and he went in, and the food bowls and everything landed on him and held him down.
The problem is the sink doesn't normally have water in it.
Right,
But
obviously.
the tap, for some reason, just keeps releasing random amount of water. Every so often, it'll just go. Blub, blub, blub. So, yeah.
Man, that's crazy.
It weren't even that full, to be honest.
So it was like kind of halfway filled.
What you doing?
Not even that. About quarter.
Don't take much there.
Yeah,
No.
that's crazy.
Well, when you consider the side of a bird's head.
Okay, guys, hey, that's my bell for my kids. Got to go
All
on.
All right, Lance, have a good day, bud.
I'll see you later.
Hey,
Until
see you.
later. Yeah, we are going to get another one, but in a few weeks.
Where'd Joe go? Oh, he had his doctor's appointment. That's right.
Yeah, Joe had a doctor's appointment.
What was Randy doing?
Randy's going to Harbor Freight. Joe is going to get a herpes test.
Oh. Joe's going to get
I don't know why TJ finds that funny, but
TJ, did you see all the tools that Randy had out?
Yeah, I saw that. That was a pretty
Yeah.
good amount of tools he had.
Yeah, he's gone to do a root canal on Joe.
I might hear about that later too, because I know Joe's going to go back and finish watching.
Hey, Brenda. Sorry, I just called your name there.
TJ's on a roll.
Because I already know what Joe's going to say later. He's going to be like, I heard what you said.
Pretty good.
PJ, breathe. I've already lost a giggling friend.
We already lost him.
Yeah, he's gone.
All right.
Oh, he's not going to show you.
Go ahead, Boone. Tell TJ what you think. Tell him what you think.
Funny. That was pretty good.
That's pretty good. Yeah.
That's funny. Oh gosh. Wow, that was pretty funny. Yeah,
what
Trevor,
time-
that was pretty funny.
Justin, what time you got to go do the bus run again?
I don't have to be there till 1 o'clock.
1 o'clock. Okay.
Mm.
Was it because we could sit here and watch TJ giggle for the next hour and a half, 2 hours, you know? There he goes. He's on a roll again.
Work either.
That's
Oh my! Oh my! Me oh my! Oh, giggle, giggle, giggle!
Yes.
Keep him going, Justin. Keep him going.
That's funny. That's funny. That's pretty good.
Don't swallow your tongue, TJ. Don't swallow your tongue. Gotta go outside.
That's funny. That's pretty good. That's funny. That's pretty good. That's pretty funny.
You notice Paul started it and then fucked off.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
So last night at work, this kid comes in and gets like two cases of water, and all these coupons were printing out of the damn coupon machine. And he's like, "Oh, what do I got? Some free NyQuil or something?" Dude, that shit was hilarious. I about died. Some free NyQuil. That was pretty funny. That's funny.
No, that's what I'm printing.
What is that you're 3D printing there, David?
That is pickle.
Oh, that's cool.
I used the picture to make him into a model.
Oh, nice.
5mm hole. No, it's a 6mm. It should be 4.5.
You don't need anything bigger than 5mm.
I'm gonna figure out a fucking hook to hold this.
You don't want to miss out because I think the market down. I did people this morning.
Which AMS have you got on yours then, Dave?
I haven't.
All right.
I don't agree with them. They use way too much filament. They're not ready yet.
So can you use more than one filament even without using the AMS?
If you know what you're doing, yeah.
Mm.
But so in the Bamboo software, when you go into, I'm guessing it's Bamboo you're getting. Yeah, you go into preview, you do the slice, and then once it's sliced, you go down levels and you pick where you want it to change colors. So you could, what I do, you can actually set it to change color, but sometimes it will just read it and go, oh, it's already changed, and continue. So I put pauses in, so the printer will stop. And then when I'm ready, go and change the color and set it going again.
All right. So you have to do it with individual
layers, yeah.
Single filaments rather than have more than one filament attached to it.
I mean, if you've got plenty of money and you're not too fussed about the filament, then AMS is great. Which is why I want one of them ones where it just picks up the nozzle and moves it, and then swaps the nozzle out rather than the filament.
Yeah.
Because over a couple of months, you'll probably save that money, the extra money on fucking filament anyway.
Come on, you bitch.
I don't get why it has to poop out so much filament.
Yeah, because it will do the extrude the old filament, and then it will run the new filament through it, and you'll see that it's completely done, and then it gets rid of it, and then it does it again.
Yeah,
And I'm like, why does it need to do it a second
Then when
time?
when you set it to print again, it'll just go boop, carry on. Like, what the hell? I don't know. I think Bamboo are they have their little ways to get you to buy more filament.
Problem is, a lot of their customers don't like their filament. So
Their filament's shite, especially the basics.
everybody tells me not to buy their filament.
Now,
I just stick with what I know. So
I use a few different brands now, but the other thing that Bamboo has started doing as well in the software, it got when you send it to print, it'll go, "This is not a Bamboo registered filament," and you have to click the extruder to say you'll accept that filament.
yeah, I've always had good with Overture, so I just stick with Overture. I've never really had an issue with their filament.
Be right back. Real
And
Blue
it's
Wheel
readily
on the hunt.
available too. I mean, there's a lot of Overture choices on Amazon.
Come on. I'm in again.
Drive, I've got a section downstairs wheel drive. I've also got wheels to send it forward, so cruise control. Kind of feels like a wet puddle, but it's very nice. There's not an awful lot going on inside the car at the moment. There's no cup holders, which is devastating. And these are lots of cup holders.
Lauren, you put the light on in there.
There is. There's nothing going on here.
No, what about the other one?
I will put the hole in that as well.
There you go. You go see your mum.
I rely very heavily on a sat nav.
You keep going into the kitchen where Rio last was.
He's
Pickle,
doing
sorry.
that.
Keep going looking for it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Big tire on the back. I always wanted a car with a tire on the back. Ever since I was, I don't know why. Don't ask me why. It just looks cool, doesn't it? Let's go inside. So we have fold-down seats in the back.
Take it. You're waiting till after you've had the funeral before you get another.
Had the funeral.
You've had it already.
Morning. Yeah. That's why I put that post fly free.
Uh-huh.
Fly high.
And storage. Another reason I opted for this car is because
Yeah,
all of these little
with birds you can do next day.
Right.
And it only takes an hour for the cremation, then you get the ashes back, so
Uh-huh.
to the back, platforms, all sorts of stuff that I do plan on customizing it a lot.
Where do you put them? The ashes. Have you kept
Yeah.
them?
yeah,
Yes.
they're in we've got a display with them all.
All right.
So like all the zebra finches are all in one urn. They'll go together. Pickle's gone in his own urn, but we've got one big enough to put Rio and Bluey in there.
Uh-huh.
So on to the front, I am going to be changing quite a few things about the front. First of all,
Not right now. Don't look at me like that.
tactical grill. I just what cooler.
They said putting Rio and Bluey in there. Bluey gave a dramatic look going, what?
What else does I need to be able to pull this out. And obviously, I need some fancy lights as well. I'm thinking of putting spotlights either side of my
Hey, TJ,
Hey, Paul.
there's
There's
always room for ice cream.
Did you when you went out and caught the ship earlier? Did you drop your controller or something earlier or something?
I dropped it the other day.
Oh, you dropped it the other day. Was the camera button that takes a picture, was it not working or something? Because when I was on the phone earlier with a buddy, when I was talking on the phone earlier, I saw you went like this or whatever with your controller and you were showing something with the picture button or something.
No, you had it on the wrong setting. It was recording to the wrong place on the. It was recording to the drone instead of the
Oh, your
SD card.
parking
Yeah.
spot needs de-icing.
Spare parts.
It wasn't recording to the SD card on board. It was recording to the smaller SD card in the controller in the bottom,
Oh,
and
No.
that was full.
No,
Oh.
it was recording to the internal memory in the drone.
so it wasn't recording on the drone. It was just recording on the controller.
No. Recording on the drone, not on the memory card.
Oh, gotcha.
The Air 2S has got 8 gigs of internal memory as well as an SD card.
Oh.
TJ, I wasn't even around for the conversation. Even I got that.
The SD card in the controller will only record screenshots when you put a screen recording on the actual controller, and it'll give you all the data that's there as well on the picture. And your grid lines if you've got them switched on as well. So it's not one you can really use for putting videos out.
So, Justin, did you get a scraper to get your scraper off the bed?
Yeah, I printed a scraper to get the scraper off the bed, but then I had to get
Print
another
another.
scraper. It was a endless.
What?
endless
A
circle.
scraper to
It was
get
a
the
nightmare.
scraper off the bed.
You don't, TJ. The scrapers are there for hard prints. I wouldn't use a scraper on the bed. Because once you
Oh,
scratch
the bed of the printer
Yeah.
you're talking about.
because if you
No,
scratch
say-
the surface, you frick that bed up.
No, see, I
Okay.
printed a scraper, TJ, but then I was figuring out how am I going to get the scraper off the bed without another scraper.
Doesn't your bed just lift off? Is it not a
So I ju-
magnetic bed?
Yeah, but I
So
just
the-
kept printing
so-
scrapers, and it was an endless circle. It was a nightmare.
So the surface that's printing on David's screen right now is considered like the bed of the.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
Now,
okay.
once that print is finished, you leave it to cool down and you lift it off, and it'll just drop off the bed.
Yeah, because you can. They're flexible, so they can bend a little bit, right?
Yeah, some people get a bit over the top with it and go boing, and then
Yeah.
the print goes across the room and breaks, and they're like,
Yeah.
But if you know what you're doing and just lift it off, let it cool a bit, twist it a little bit, let it creak.
Yeah,
twist
because
it the other way.
I've seen videos where
Either.
people be 3D printing stuff and they'll take the bed off and they'll bend it a little bit just so that it like the print actually comes off the bed.
Well, like mine, you can do that. You can just kind of just tweak the bed just ever so slightly. Obviously, you don't want to bend it because it's metal. If you
Right.
just twist it, it will snap the print off.
Oh.
Yeah,
If you don't want to
proper
wait
way-
for it to cool down.
The proper way to do it, TJ, is to just tap it with a sledgehammer.
Oh, that works great.
Yeah.
That's how you get that's how you get all your filament into the extruder too.
Oh.
Yeah.
Just tapping
Tap it with
the
a sledgehammer and then get the
top.
glue out and put it back together. Not a 3D print no more, it's a jigsaw puzzle.
Yeah, you got a lot of glue on your bed.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. I was like, wait, what is all that mess right there?
There isn't a lot of glue on the bed. It's just that it stands out on that bed. I don't know why. When I go in there, it doesn't look anything like that. You can hardly see that glue.
It looks
on
like
the camera.
it looks like you literally like rubbed a glue stick on there and just like wah 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 all over the place.
TJ. TJ.
It's a camera can pick it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
TJ.
David.
That's literally what I did.
Rub the glue
Yeah.
stick on.
That's what you're supposed to do. You gently rub a glue stick across it. But when you rub the glue stick, the human eye can not hardly see it. But once because the light's up there as well behind the camera, so the camera's picking up the light and the glue, and it's
Yeah,
on
the
a
glue-
gold. It's on a gold bed. You wouldn't believe that's actually gold. That bed.
Yeah, I got the mini gold bed for the A1 Mini. Al sent me two. He sent me the standard bed and the gold bed.
Oh, nice.
You've actually got 4 beds then. If you should be able to turn them over.
Yeah, you can. They're reversible.
Oh, you can use both sides of them.
Yeah, and then the beds actually have printed on them. They tell you like which filament they work best with.
Oh, huh.
At least mine do. It says right on the side. It gives.
That's
like a
funny
little
because
list.
mine says bamboo filament, but bamboo filament doesn't not fucking stick to that bed at all.
Oh no, mine it has it tells you PLA.
See, when I first got my
PETG,
printer, I
and
entered
ABS.
into that scheme, you know, where it says you can enter in and they'll send you free samples every so often to trial and you go your review. They offered me 16 different filaments, and I just replied back to them going, I've used your filament, no thanks. I've bought shitloads of bamboo and it's crap.
So how long is it going to take for that to print? How long is the bird going to print?
That will be finished at 11:30, 12 o'clock tonight.
Yeah, it's printing a shit ton of supports.
That's not support.
Those aren't tree supports?
No, the middle, there's the base, and then there's supports on the edge.
That's what I'm saying. Those are some, well, just from the camera angle, they look big.
Yeah.
Are you going once it's done and completed? Like, are you going to leave it as it is? Or are you going to paint it? Or
No, it gets painted.
No.
And I print it in white because Pickle was white and yellow.
Right.
Are you actually painting them, or are you just gonna leave them all white?
What's that?
Are you gonna actually paint it, or are you just leaving it all white?
I've got some acrylic pens.
Are you not going to use like a paint? You're not going to use like a paintbrush or something? You're just going to use it with a pen, acrylic pen.
I've got acrylic paint pens.
I'm not artistic enough to be painting.
So you paint with the pen.
Oh. Interesting.
They're not that bad.
Yeah.
I got 280 different colours.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, £2.29 from Shein.
You ever go to like a arts and crafts store, David, and buy stuff there?
Yeah, we used to have a Hobbycraft here, but they closed it down.
Yeah, a lot of hobby stores over here are closed.
Yeah, that's pretty wild and crazy. I don't know why.
I could go in there and get, is it Black and something is the brand. I think it's Black and Cork brand. Acrylic paints, and they're in B&M they're £1 each. In Tesco's they're £1 each. In Hobbycraft they're £5 each for the same stuff, and then they wonder why they go out of business.
Hobby Lobby is probably the only. I think they're about the only freaking national chain that's left of, and more of a, I would say, a woman's hobby store than a guy's, because they sell a lot of women type hobbies like knitting and shit like that.
Yeah, I think there's a.
Say what I have noticed over here, a lot of independent computer stores are opening up. Probably because they only have to sell one round stick a day to keep the business going.
Yeah, some guy wanted to buy the RAM I had, and he was like 2 hours away. I'm like, dude, I'm not driving 2 hours for $100. I'm good. Yeah.
Wait, what RAM you got?
I got two 8 gig sticks of DDR4.
Whack on eBay. Open bid.
I have two 16 gig sticks.
2 16 gig what? DDR?
DDR4.
2 16 gig sticks?
Yeah. It's just that RAM is super expensive right now over here.
Yeah, it is over here. If you want, I can take it off you as a donation. I'll even pay for the shipping. It's only a standard envelope.
Yeah, I want to make money off of it.
I'll give you an extra $20 for the shipping. Look at all them goodwills that you've I've done for you in the past.
Why, you need RAM or what?
No, it's just that it'll be worth fucking millions in a couple of months.
No. He just sent it to him. He turns around and sells it.
Yeah, you send it to me, and then next time you come on, I'll be on camera with a gold necklaces and all sorts. You'll be like, "What the fuck?"
What'd you do? I sold that RAM. Bought a new house, new car. Oh, you couldn't drive. It don't matter. I had the money.
Yeah, all the bird cages are made out of gold.
They're all made out of gold. I love gold. The smell of it, the taste of it, the texture.
We actually went to the pet shop today on the way back to have a look at what birds they had, because we kind of want another talking bird, but we're a bit wary about getting another Quaker, because we don't want to see it as we're replacing Pickle. We're not. It's just too quiet around here.
So how many birds do you have now, David?
None by the sounds of it.
Oh. I
We
thought
have
you had
9.
you have 9?
We had 10 yesterday. Now we got 9.
Oh.
Is there a limit on how many you're allowed to have over there?
As long as you've got room, you can have them.
They don't have like a certain amount per square footage of a domicile or anything like that?
No.
Some over here, sometimes they have limits.
The stupid thing is, yeah, they say they've got to have room to hop from one perch to another, but it doesn't give a definition on how far that hop has to be. To me, I'm more, if the bird can't open its wings fully without touching the sides, the cage is too small.
Yeah, because that could be 2 inches, that could be 2 feet.
Yeah.
Doesn't really, yeah.
So as long as my birds can open their wings out fully without touching the sides, it's good. And they're not, apart from Finchy Jr., that little zebra finch, all the others are out most of the time anyway. Told the guy in the pet store that Finchy Jr. was 14. He was like, "No, Finchies don't live that long." It's like, yeah, they do. I was there when he hatched. His dad lived till he was 19.
Sure, my mom had 2 cats. And one died at 22 and the other one died at 24. They're brother and sister.
Well, we took a cockatiel in, Bobby, and she was 29 when she came to us, and she lived till she was 31 and a half. They're only supposed to live 15 years, 10 to 15 years. But all the cockatiels we've got now, they're all 15 years old, apart from Lou, who is about 17, 18. And then we've got Rio and Bluey, who are 2.
Somehow I got an ink stain on my damn shirt. I gotta see if I can get that shit off of there.
What you got on there?
An ink stain. I guess from a pen that I was using or whatever. I don't think it'll come out, but hell, it's worth a try.
Did you squeeze a squid?
Yeah, I must have. Squeezed him just a little too hard. Went.
that wad of cash in the till that you tried to steal. Poof.
That's pretty funny.
I've actually seen people. I've actually seen people try to do that. You know when they've got all of them little.
Oh god.
Yeah. So some of the stores over here they have fake money in the tills. So if somebody comes in and says empty the till, they chuck these like little exploding pads in there. And when they get so far away from the till, they'll just go poof. But sometimes they don't go off. And I've seen people actually put a pen through it to see what happens. It goes boom. They all get covered in blue or red ink.
But I mean, they've got to get up there to get one over on me. So what we're going to do is to see.
Yeah, there's nothing worse than when a fucking pin bursts in your damn pocket. And get it all over your fucking pants or your shirt or whatever.
Yeah, do you have them little plastic pegs on your clothes in the shops? So if you've got the clothes out of the shop and you stole it, if you try pulling the pin out without using a magnetic machine at the till, the actual little plastic thing just fires loads of ink all over the top.
Yeah, they have. Some stores have those. Some of them are just alarms. They don't actually do anything. But I mean, criminals have gotten smart over the years. They just go and buy the damn tool that does it. They take it in there with them. Little handheld tool. We had people get caught left and right shoplifting at Walmart that actually had the tool on them because you could buy them off of fucking Amazon because they sell them just in case you're.
You know what happens over here? We've had people, they've robbed the item, then they go back in the shop and buy the same item. Then they take, because obviously the store will take the actual tag off. Then they'll go out, they'll bring the stolen item back and go to the till and go, I bought this, but you didn't take the tag off. You show them the receipt. So then they take the tag off. And then a day later, they take the item of clothing back and get the money back.
Well, over here, you can just buy the fucking tool on Amazon for like 10, 15 bucks. People will go in and unlock the shit themselves. Like I said, we had quite a few people over the years when I was working at Walmart that got caught with the tools on them.
I don't get
but it's
why
not illegal to possess them though, because you can buy them online from Amazon and stuff. It's not illegal. So now I don't know if the law pertains to them having that and using it in a criminal activity. There might be something there. I'm not sure, but
that's what I mean. I don't get why they sell them.
Well, it's because I guess because people starting small businesses. I don't know. And don't really have a place to go buy stuff like that. I'm not sure why they sell them, but you can buy them. And if you have a strong enough magnet, you can just use a magnet because that's all they are. It's just magnetic. There's been people have been caught with or like small earth magnets on them, and they just put it up against it and it releases it. Because that's all ours were at Walmart. They were just it was just a strong ass magnet.
But it's also another set to play with.
Like we used to have people bring magnets in too to unlock locking pegs, because that's all the unlocking peg tool was just a strong magnet. And they would just bring the magnet in and set it over the locking peg and it'd unlock it.
You know what they've done in our supermarkets? Well, B&M mainly. They put like these little plastic things that you have to slide to one side to get the item out. And then it will be in the way of the other item, so you can't. And apparently it's supposed to stop you swiping all the goods out.
It depends, because people will always find some kind of like,
flaw
that they didn't
finding
think
them
of.
plastic things scattered all over the car park. Even the security tags, the big the alarms on, they just sat there on the car park with a little light flashing.
It's the same with the little security alarm tags that are just little stickers. Those only get deactivated from a magnet.
Coast.
So people would bring magnets in and do that too. They would just swipe the item with it, and it deactivated that little sticker.
Yeah.
No matter how secure you try to make something, somebody will figure out a loophole you didn't think of. You know, they'll figure out something that you just
Usually.
happened to not think of when you were designing it. People will always find a way around that shit.
Just put one of each item on the shelf, and then take it to the till. And then if you want that in that size, then
Although
the
here
staff
in
have to go and
my,
get it.
like the stores in my area, not a lot of stuff's locked up. Because we don't really have a huge problem with shoplifting around here. Because they prosecute the fuck out of people that shoplift.
I wish they would
That's
over
it.
here.
So it's not a huge thing, but if you go to like stores in other states that might have a bigger problem with that, dude, they'll have everything locked up. They'll even have spider the spider security tags, the ones that you put over an item and then you crank it down and it.
Yeah, we
Those-
got them over here.
Yeah, they'll put those around fucking. You'll see them around steaks and shit in the meat department.
Yeah, they do over here. Steaks. Or a while back, Lurpak butter went up when the cost of living. It's come back right down now, but when it went up to like nearly £17 for a packet of butter.
Yeah, you'll
They
see
had,
people doing that shit too.
They had security tags on the butter.
So we don't really have a problem. I mean, there's shoplifting that goes on around here. Obviously, that's everywhere you go, no matter how good you are. But it's not a huge problem around here where it becomes a big thing. Like our Walmart's here, the theft was always really low as far as Walmart's acceptable standards of theft per store. Because Walmart would put a couple billion aside to cover stolen losses every year throughout all their stores. They have a contingency fund set aside that's what would cover losses.
Oh, it's always over here. It's just getting worse.
Plus, some stuff would be covered by insurance if it was stolen. So they had insurance on
Some
certain
guy had his
items.
shop. Some guy had his shop raided, and all the Pokemon cards that he was trading, were worth like thousands. Because people were, like super rare. The police went, "Well, how much is a packet of Pokemon cards?" And he said, "Well, they're £4 each." And he went, "Well, that's the price we're going to have to put down as." It's like, but it was a super rare. He didn't deal with the little packets. He only dealt when people were trying to trade back and forth. Act as a middleman.
I was watching YouTube the other day.
Those seem to be pretty popular because we have those and people will come in and be like, "Oh, do you have any Pokemon cards? Do you have any?" Like, sometimes we'll have them. Sometimes like we get everybody's always after like the ones in the metal tins. So because we get those sometimes and like somebody will come in and be like, "Oh, let me have all those," and like they'll be gone and like somebody else will come in and be like, "Do you have any?"
You can only buy 4 at a time over here.
Oh, well, when we get a bunch of them, like somebody will come in like, "Man, let me get all those tins." We're like, "All right."
Yeah, a lot of stores started putting limits on them because people are coming in buying up the whole cases.
Yeah, and that just makes them even more super rare.
But Pokemon cards have been popular since the 90s. Now they have had a recent resurge in the past 5 years or so. 5-10
Yeah,
years.
Blade Mr. Beast, he paid $4 million for one. $4 million.
Well, that's like what's his name? What's his name? The one that's always boxing everybody. YouTuber Jake Paul. He wears one around his neck that's worth like I think like $1 million or $2 million.
Pokemon card?
Yeah, he wears it around his neck on a chain.
Oh, that's
He's had
crazy.
that thing for a long time.
What is it like in a case and it's got like a little hook or something on it that's attached to it?
It's in like a hard plastic shell that protects it, and then he wears it around his neck on a chain, on a gold chain. I think he was wearing it during the Tyson fight when he came out to do his intro. Like,
got any Pokemon cards?
I think
no, but I did it last night. You get that, TJ?
So what?
You got any Pokemon cards? No, but I did it last night.
I did last night.
Baseball
I came in
cards
and
are
bought
ma-
them all.
Now you get it. Pokemon.
Pokemon. Pokemon. That's funny.
baseball cards are starting to make a little bit of a comeback, but
Yeah, we
what they
we
used
carry
to be.
we carry like baseball ones and football ones.
They're
Soccer.
not what they used to
You
be.
mean
though.
soccer or football?
Soccer, football.
Because
No, the
proper
baseball
football over
ones-
here, they're very popular now.
The baseball ones are out of all the sports, baseball is probably the most popular ones. And probably basketball is probably the second.
I thought baseball was a dying sport.
I don't think it is what it was 30, 40 years ago. Because, like, you look at NFL games, man, and the stands will be packed. And you look at a standard baseball game, and it's just like half the stadium's empty. I mean, it's still a popular game, but I know over in Japan, they've run with baseball, man. It's fucking popular over there. Baseball's real popular. They've adopted baseball over in Japan.
Actually, I watched a video the other day of football chants, American football chants versus the USA football chants. And they had this guy, and I swear it was Justin.
I've never been to a professional football game.
Yeah. He was just shouting, he's like, I win, I think we will win. I think. What the fuck?
That's one of
What
the
chance is that?
That's one of the baseball, or that's one of the major sports I haven't been to. I've been to football, or I've been to baseball, soccer, NASCAR. I've been to a lot of.
I'm sorry, but
professional stuff,
if I go to any sporting game and they start chanting, I think we will win, right? They're going to get knocked out. I'm going to start chanting, join me over here if you think you're hard enough, and then knock them out.
Now, college games are worse than for NFL games. The rivalry in college is way worse than NFL.
Oh, yeah, I can understand that because of...
Well, you got students that are, a lot of students go to the games.
Yeah.
And then you have a lot of parents that used to be students there that are alumni.
Did he separate the crowd in college games?
I believe
so. Did he
so,
separate the fans? So, like the home fans and the away fans?
I'm pretty sure they do. I don't know. I've never been to a college game, but
I
know the rivalry is huge.
Yeah, you know, over here at football, you've got an away end and the home end. So, the home team for a league game has to give 15% of the tickets away to the away team. And for a cup game, I think it's 20%.
That's your address there.
They're starting to pay college players over here now because these universities are making millions of dollars off of these people.
Yeah.
And so now they're allowed to get paid now, so they get a cut off of like merchandising and stuff like that.
Yeah, when there was, is it still a rule that you're not allowed to poach a player for your college?
I don't think that's a thing anymore because they changed a bunch of the rules a few years ago.
Yeah, I know one time you weren't allowed to go to another college and bribe a player to move over.
I don't know if that's a thing, but I'd like paying them anything or bribing a player to sign with you at a high school, like, say you're going to give them a brand new car or something. That was highly frowned upon back in the day. But now they can make money off of merchandising and stuff like that because the colleges are making, the colleges make just probably not much less than fucking NFL does.
Yeah, but
I mean, college is pretty big when it comes to.
Did they have to go to that college to play for that college team?
Well, if they sign with them, yeah, because they sign with college just like you would with the NFL. You have recruiters that come to the college, that come to your.
You're under a college contract.
Yeah, what they do is the recruiters will come to your high school games and they'll look at players and then they'll offer them like scholarships and different deals to come to their college, and then it's up to the player to choose where they want to go, and then they sign with them. Usually it's like a free ride. They get a full scholarship and all that. They don't have to pay for anything like housing or anything like that. But I honestly think if they're going to pay, like me and Dre were talking about this one day, if they're going to pay college players, I think it's smart to also require that they go through financial classes to learn how to manage their money properly.
Yes.
I think that's a really good idea for them to do, is that's be a requirement that you have to take financial classes.
I wish
they-
that was part of football training over here. Not obviously not for the professionals that when they get into the 20s, but you know the young ones when they're just starting out, they're like 18, and all of a sudden they get signed by Manchester United and given, 700 grand a week. It's like, what the shit?
Yeah, because colleges over here, these guys will come out of college all hot shit and get, go to the NFL, and then they make $100 million and they'll blow through it within, by the time they pay their taxes on it, that could be 30 million gone right there, which leaves them with,
Yeah, all of a sudden they're like, I'm skinned.
And then they're buying everybody that they know a house and a brand new car, and the next thing you know, that's another 30 million gone.
Yeah, and then the skins, and they got nothing left, and
and they're buying all this shit, and it's because they never had any kind of financial training before they got that money, and they went from being just an average person all of a sudden being a multimillionaire
to
pretty
being an
quickly.
average person.
So I think if they're going to do that in college, I think that would also help them prepare if they do go to the NFL on how to manage their money correctly. The NFL should honestly require that, to be honest, with the way that some of their players blow through their money. I mean, there's some players that are really smart with their money, and then there's other ones that are really stupid.
Yeah.
Well, the problem you have with college students, they've got all these different friends and different things, and all of a sudden they're getting money, and they're bugging their friends for money.
That's what I'm saying. That's why they should help them
Yeah,
manage
because
their money.
your college is our university, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. They should help them, if not force them, to manage their money correctly.
Well, part of their signing should be that they're going to sign up for financial counseling and have a financial counselor that's going to be over it, watch what they're doing.
And they should limit them on what they can do with their money until they're out of college, and say, okay, this is what you're allowed to spend a month.
So much money of it has to be put away for future retirement and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, like they should require all that to get them ready just in case, But
I'll manage them. Give me 90% of your money. I'll give you 10%. Don't worry about it.
That's really nice of you, David. I bet you if you go over there and you ask some of your football people, they'd sign right up tomorrow to do that, David.
Some of them probably would, because they're all spots up in the head.
Are you saying your football players aren't the smartest people on the planet?
Paul, have you ever seen an interview of a football player after the game? Right? They've just won 7-0. And the guy goes, so, how did it go today? And their response is, I run around the pitch and I got a goal. Gotta go now.
it's like the NASCAR drivers when they do interviews. They all sound the same. They're like, yeah, it was a good race. We went around the track a bunch of times. Yeah, and I got hit in the back, and then I was able to get across that finish line, and yeah, it was a real good race.
Yeah, but what else can you say? I like what Lee Evans says. When they do athletics and stuff, yeah, stop running up to the person that wins and goes, "How do you feel?" Because you know they're going to turn around and go, "I'm fucking ecstatic." Yeah, go up to the loser and go, "How do you feel?" And then they're like, "How do you think I feel?" 5 fucking years of training, and I've fucked it up.
Yeah, I used to laugh my ass off every time I listen. And all the NASCAR guys sound the same when they do an interview.
And they've all got southern accents.
Yeah. Most of your NASCAR drivers come out of the South, the majority of them. Just like most of your WWE superstars, they come out of North
Out of acting
Carolina.
school.
North Carolina is actually a lot. How many wrestlers have come out of North Carolina is a shit ton.
They got good acting schools in North Carolina.
Well, I mean, we all know that shit's staged, but
Yeah, well,
the choreograph of it is still dangerous. So.
I don't know. There's no way on this earth, right? Someone's getting whacked with a fucking metal set of ladders, and they're gonna stand there and go, "Yeah, we got." You get hit with a set of ladders, you're going down.
Yeah, but you'd be surprised though, because the WWE has been facing the same issues the NFL has over the years about all these concussion issues. Where, like, Chris Benoit was a good example, right? I don't know if you ever heard of him, but he was the one that killed his son and his wife. And when they did a brain scan on him, and they actually took his brain out and scanned it and everything, so they showed a healthy brain over a lifetime of his age compared to his. The healthy brain had like 1 or 2 little black spots on it, right? Where they might have hit their head over the years, nothing serious. His brain looked like one big black blob. That was from his years of wrestling, because he always got hit in the head a lot with chairs and different things.
But this is not.
That's who's that you're talking about?
I just said his name, Chris Benoit.
Oh yeah.
But look at over here, right? You've now got players going on about concussion and stuff like that because they've headed the ball, and kids under the age of 16 now are no longer allowed to head the ball, right? Which is stupid. Back in the day, back in the 40s, 50s, 60s, they weren't heading a ball. They were heading a fucking brick. And when it was wet, right, you'd see them head the ball and they'd go down like in a heap of shit. There were no diving. They literally were knocked out.
Yeah, when they used to have big, heavy leather balls. Yeah.
Because even Dominic said the AFL over in Australia is facing the same issue with the whole concussion thing too, because they're having the same problem.
And boxing over here, and
boxing's another one. UFC.
Yeah, in America, the Australian football, they don't even head the ball.
And they've got rugby now with neck injuries and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like I said, it's a lot of sports around the world are facing that problem now, where they are seeing a lot of players having health issues from concussions and different things like that.
It's nothing new. The other players used to have head issues and concussion and stuff. It's just that they were that brain damaged, they just didn't give a fuck.
Well, I think a lot of it was they just didn't understand what it was back in the day.
No, of course they didn't.
They didn't know about it.
Today they're getting the head going up and heading a 99p flyaway, right? Doing them little plastic balls that you kick and they curl like fucking God knows what, and fucking zoom off into the distance. Right? That's what they're heading today. Back in the day, they used to head a medicine ball, as we call them. Right?
Oh yeah.
And I never remember the day I went to high school and I went into the gym and there was one of them medicine balls just sat there on the centre spot of the football pitch in the gym. Right? And I'm sure the teacher put it there because I went in and I was like, yeah, I'm banging this in from here. Pick that fucking thing. Jesus, I was limping for days.
And it moved about 2 inches.
It didn't move. I kicked it. It just went. Yeah.
What's up, Dusty?
But the teacher'd say, pick that up and put it away. Fuck off. I just tried kicking that darn thing and it didn't move. And lifting that.
One of my favorite things about him too is he allows himself to get excited. He always got excited for
That's why I think some of these wrestlers that have gotten out of wrestling and kind of went back to like The Rock and like John Cena, who've gotten more into acting, I think is better for them in the long run.
I always like watching the videos when people like when they get prank calls about John Cena or whatever. John Cena.
That was just one. That was just
DJ,
one.
your internet history must be a whole fucking gaggle of laughs.
Probably is.
If somebody rang up the call, somebody rang me up and went, my name is John Cena. I'd be like, and fuck off.
Yeah. Oh, that's funny.
They get the same response as a fucking cold caller gets.
Yeah. And his name is John Cena.
Hi.
There has been a.
We're
there's
ringing
been-
about that accident you was in yesterday. Yeah, what about it? Yeah, how many people were involved? Just me. And how bad was the accident? It was fatal. And whereabouts was the accident? Well, you rung me, so you would know where the accident was.
I think
Yeah.
they would have been smart enough to back that question up. Like, okay, if you were the only one in the accident, you were.
Yeah,
fatal.
you'd think that, wouldn't you? But they don't. Because they get a script and they can't go off it. And literally, all their job is to get you to agree, and then suddenly they'll pass you through to a solicitor who will then go, right, we're going to take 60% of all the money we earn, and here. And then you just have a laugh at them and go, I went in an accident. Just wanted to stop you talking to some other fucking poor person.
That's like the minute you get into a car accident, you'll get a shit ton of flyers in the mail from lawyers.
Yeah,
Like an-
the moment you go into the back of another car and there's a lawyer there going, do you want to sign up here?
Yeah, because law firms monitor like accident like calls and stuff like that, and so they know when people are in accidents, and they'll fucking do. When I was in that accident where that drunk driver rear-ended me, dude, I got like 100 flyers in the mail from different lawyers.
It always puzzles me as well, right? You go to A&E in the UK, you sit down, they say, it's a 4-hour wait. Yeah, okay, no problem. My head's hanging off, don't worry about it. You sit down, and on the notice board is just posters. Been mistreated by the NHS today. Ring this number. The actual hospital is advertising the companies that are trying to sue the fuckers.
That's funny.
Pretty good.
That's pretty good.
What are you even laughing at?
DJ, stop a minute and tell us what you're laughing at.
That's funny. That's funny.
What's
Hey, baby,
funny?
what is it?
He said, I
DJ.
don't know.
Come on, TJ. Breathe.
Right, I'm
DJ.
dropping off now, lads. I'll
Right.
see you later.
Catch you later, Mark.
Okay, Mark.
DJ, what's funny? DJ?
That's pretty good.
Come on, DJ. What is it?
The way he's grabbing his heart, like he's like,
Well, yeah, you can see the one hand. The other hand, he's holding his balls.
DJ,
It's
what
a
you
double
laughing at?
clutch. Show him how you double clutch.
man, there he's gone.
Go.
DJ,
So if you all tune in again this evening, we'll find out what he was laughing at.
When the next time you see TJ, it'll be in the emergency room.
I still don't understand what he's laughing at.
Ambulance coming. Ambulance coming.
I think it was the bit where I said about the you crash the car and you get given a leaflet.
Yeah.
Straight away. I think that's what set him off.
That's pretty funny.
911.
TJ, Paul, stop a minute. TJ, what are you laughing at?
I think it was you when you were telling a story or whatever, and you just kind of laughed at the end, and it just kind of made me laugh.
Hey, look, there's an ice island in the water there, Paul.
Ice flowing down.
Get that choke open.
I know.
That's pretty good.
Let's not talk about islands.
I know. That's pretty
TJ,
funny.
Well, which island we're not talking about?
Because Joe showed a picture earlier.
There was like a little. It was like a little like it looked like an island, but it was I don't know. I guess like a group of like lily pads or something just bunched up together, and it just looked like a little like tiny island. Because from where Joe took the shot with the drone, it looked like he took it like way up high, and from like looking at it, looked like an island or something.
But then the boat went by it, and it was like 10 times smaller than the boat.
That's funny.
That's pretty good.
You gotta open his choke up.
Start again.
Yeah, you gotta open his choke up. He's like a chainsaw. Wind it up. Wind it up.
911.
Wind it up. And he's gone.
TJ's
Hey,
lost it.
no,
Oh,
Louis.
he does. Woo, woo, woo.
Look at the veins in his neck. Good God, he's like the Hulk. Dude, if you went into he went into one of those damn gyms that's got the decibel alarm. So if you start making like noises and shit, it goes off.
Well, what I wonder is how long does it take him to laugh like that before he farts?
That's funny. That's pretty good.
He rocks back and forth, and all of a sudden,
I've actually done that before.
yeah, but no.
That's funny.
TJ giggling and farting again.
Yeah. That's funny. That's funny. That's pretty good.
Wife goes to do laundry. Did you laugh again? Looking at his underwear.
Yeah. That was this one, and that was that one. He sprinkles his shorts.
That's funny. That's pretty good.
Well, Justin, I think I'm going to call it because I know you're getting ready to go.
Yeah, I need to call Hub City Slaps and see if they could fix that issue on my sticker.
Okay, Justin, you have a good day. We'll see you maybe tonight. And David,
Yeah.
Catch y'all later.
see you, and thanks for stopping by,
BJ.
David.
Yeah, BJ, make sure you call the right flaps.
Okay.
Bye,